Yo, yo, yo. Hit that like button. Hit the like button, man. Cash app. Hit the like button, hit the cash app. Y'all know the rules. We is back. What's up, 2800? Man. Y'all know I be trying to avoid Charleston White, man. I be trying to avoid him. Charleston White. Whack 100. Donation without donations, y'all. If you just coming in, if you're new to the channel, there's no nation without donations. And we trying to build a nation over here, brothers and sisters. Brothers and sisters, we is trying to build a nation. So we're gonna need donations. But yeah, I be trying to avoid this nigga Charleston White, man. Like I just was talking about yesterday how I be unfollowing and blocking motherfuckers when they share your shit. So I've been doing good, yo, not being. You notice we ain't talked about him in a while. I've been doing good, ignoring him, you know, not saying him like he don't exist, like a motherfucking like he translucent, transparent, or lucid, whatever the fuck it is, where you can't see it. But we gotta stop with this. Man, hold up, though. Oh, all right. We gotta stop giving credit, yo, when credit ain't warranted, man. Like, yo, people get Charleston White credit, and he don't deserve it. Oh man, hold up, y'all. Oh no, we good. I wonder why everything. I was wondering why it was so slow. I forgot it's a holiday weekend. It be slow on holidays. That's why I've been so slow in this bitch. Probably gonna be slow today too, for real. But yo, we gotta stop giving credit, yo, when credit not deserved, yo. Straight up. I haven't been able to put tags in my videos, y'all, in the longest time. Yo, share the live, yo. Hit the like button, share. Well, everybody hit the like button. Share the live, share the live, share the live. Gotta share the live. Like, yo, this shit is stupid, yo. The fuck is wrong with this app? Let me do something, yo. Let me uninstall this bitch or something. I haven't been able to put tags in my videos in like 2 weeks because of this fucking app. Trying to wait till some people come here, yo, cause we gotta discuss this, yo. Like, yo, people keep giving this boy, people just giving this guy credit. So Charleston White was on Anton Daniels' page. I guess he did an interview. Now he got an interview on Sean Cotton where he dressed like an African judge. Have y'all seen some of them judges in Africa? You know they wear that long ass hair and shit. And he dressed like that, looking like George Washington and shit. You know, straight clown activity. You know, I ain't really interested in it. But what made me even talk about Joe today is because somebody posted this nigga. He was talking about Boosie. Now everybody know Boosie is ready to go to prison. He only facing 2 years. Well, that's what the prosecution is seeking a 2 year sentence on Boosie. They must ain't sending out notifications. YouTube be playing a dirty game with me, yo. God damn, YouTube. I ain't that bad now. Shit. I know I go against the grade a lot, but shit, man. You can at least share the lives. At least proud notifications to the subscribers. Damn, man. YouTube they play a vicious game with keeping G News. But anyway, Boosie is ready to go to prison. I don't know how many other people pages went into the deal that he signed or heard the details of what the federal government was seeking. Yeah, but Boosie might only get 2 years in prison. I mean, Boosie is getting a good deal. I think Boosie deserves probably less than, I said 5 years. Anywhere from like 4 to 5, 3 to 5. Because that's all he really deserves, yo, because Boosie shouldn't have never even be qualified to go federal, considering all he got is a 3rd-degree marijuana charge. What's up, JB? And piece of Pan-Africanism, brothers and sisters. Now we picking up where Umar Johnson left off, yo. So I'm the new Pan-African prince too. I forgot to tell y'all that. I'm the prince of Pan-Africanism, yo. Yeah, man. We take it out. We gonna take the torch from Umar, man. Umar did faded into the background. So I'm gonna pick up the torch and I'm gonna open up FDMG Academy, yo. So hit the cash at. But anyway, yeah, Boosie only getting 2 years. Well, at least that's what the federal government is offering. You know, that's what they're seeking. And more than likely, when they seeking that, the judge going to oblige. So Boosie made out, and like I said, I think he didn't deserve no extensive amount of time. He was facing 15 if he'd took him to trial. And based off his criminal history, he ain't deserve that. Well, Charleston White was on Anton Daniels' page and speaking about it. And he got to talking about Marlo Mike. Now, I told y'all, right? I think Boosie, if everything is true, you know what I mean? We know he ain't been charged with all the murders. Marlo Mike, you know what I mean? Boosie only got charged with one murder, he beat it. Marlo Mike pled guilty to 9 or something like that. But I said if everything is true, Boosie was too old to be using Marlo Mike as a motherfucking hitman. I mean, at that time, Marlo Mike was 15, Boosie was 27. Yo, by 27, you ain't supposed to still be manipulating the youth. I mean, it's different when you young, and it's different when you 20, and you got, or 22, and you got people under you 17. Y'all, you young, you still learning, you don't really know better. But by 27, you supposed to know better, man. By 27, I think that you supposed to move past using the young boys to whatever you're using them for. I mean, that should put money in their pocket. And if you put money in their pocket, that's a whole nother situation. But you out here crashing them out, got them doing hits. I ain't really respect it. I ain't really like it. But anyway, Charleston White spoke on this, right? Let me show y'all what he said. Y'all listen to this nigga. And people is praising him.
The things that Shannon has said now or did now, I would never believe that Shannon would say.
And Ray Lewis called out Shannon Sharp. I ain't heard from Ray Lewis in a minute. We'll get to that too. So this is what I'm talking about, y'all. Now people who's agreeing with Charles White, talking about he right. I don't think Charles White never said anything right. Yo, you can't be right when you speaking on situations where, like Umar Johnson. Umar Johnson can't be right when it come down to black parents when he ain't no black parent. You feel me? He got kids out here that he ain't raised, he ain't supported. They out this bitch fending for themselves. So I ain't trying to hear nothing he got to say when it come down to raising kids. Like you can't tell nobody to raise no kids when you ain't raised none of your own and you got 2. So Charleston White speaks on Marlo Mike as if Marlo Mike is a victim and he want to save Marlo Mike because Marlo Mike was a baby. Yo, but this is very strange and ironic coming from Charleston White,
I ain't picking on.
considering his history.
Because I fight to get Marlo Mike out, nigga. He'll die in there as a baby. Nigga was 15 years old with 9 bodies. He went to go tell because he couldn't sleep at night. Boosie sleep good at night because he didn't pull the trigger. That baby can't sleep, nigga. While you throwing your pool party, that baby had 9 bodies, nigga, at 15 years old. And he committed them all. He had to get it out of his heart, my nigga. That's why he went to the police and told. Can't sleep at night, nigga. You done killed 9 people and you can't tell nobody about it? And you a baby? He was a baby. And y'all got more mercy for Boosie. And this nigga still rap about what he being on death row. And he cried. He was in protective custody. Ask Eric Brown who was in Angola with him. And look, he's solid. Bit Boosie a hoe. That's why I want to get him in the boxing ring and punch on his diabetic jaw. Bitch ass nigga. He even said in the song, he a top 5. He done misled more juveniles in America than Tupac. Boosie should be sentenced to the higher end of the maximum sentencing guideline. You know why? Because he talked that street shit. Let's see if he can stand that street shit. Because his background take him to that USP he was talking about. They gonna go back when he ran away from home at 12 years old? See, I done been in federal court when they say, oh, you ran away at home at 12. At 13, I don't know what that's about. You pulled a gun out on somebody when you were 14. Oh, it was a BB gun, but that's still serious. I watched a federal judge walk a nigga from decisions he made when he was 12 to 24 and took him to 30 years, nigga. Let's see if Boosie can stand up under that, nigga. Let's see if Boosie can stand up under that. Nigga, take him to the high sentencing end of the guideline and see if this bitch don't fold.
I'm ready to tell you, Jack.
He ain't been tested. That nigga just talking. That nigga been tested. How can you give a man life, 2 life sentences, and he still go down there and make right choices? Most niggas go down there doing wrong with 2 lives. They give up, nigga. How you still have hope? Let's see if Boosie that strong. That nigga strong.
The culture changing.
They don't make rap songs about niggas like him. They don't make rap because niggas like him don't rap. They don't get a chance to rap, nigga.
So maybe the culture is changing now. Maybe they're celebrating the people that's selling now, right?
I think I made telling cool. Because telling always been cool.
I think so.
If you can fight, telling really cool. Shit, if you can fight, telling cool. Don't be a nigga that can break a nigga jaw. Or have a reputation like Woody, known for shooting that pistol, and you act like you might still go back to shoot that pistol.
Yo. Now Jeff said what he say wrong. Yo, everything. Yo, how is Charleston White? Yo, we get so, we fall victim to wordplay. Yo, Charleston White got 2 black boys. One of them 99 years and the other one 75 years. Why the fuck is he worried about Marlo Mike? You need to be trying, Charleston White need to be trying to get motherfucking Doolittle home. That's what he wrong at, Jeff. How is Charleston White gonna get on a platform and talk about free Marlo Mike? No, he not right, Captain. I'm explaining to you. How is he right? How is he right? He got 2 young black boys, kids, same age as motherfucking Marlo Mike. One of them, when Marlo Mike went to prison. One of them got 75 years in prison. The other one got 99 years in prison. The one that caught 75 years did 25 years. How the fuck is he right? If he want his focus to be anything, it need to be trying to get them boys home. It need to be trying to help Doolittle give his motherfucking time back. That's what he need to be focused on. He talking about some motherfucking Marlo Mike and passionate about it. He can't be passionate about shit. Like, yo, we be victim to wordplay, y'all. Like, he can't be right. He got a young boy, 99 years in prison, man. 99 years in prison. The fuck you mean he right? What the fuck he ain't? If he want to get anybody home for decisions they made as a child, how I feel about these kids catching them long ass prison bits. I ain't really with it. But at the same time, Nah, but he ain't right. He can't say that. He can't be that passionate about this situation, knowing that he basically did the same fucking thing. He basically did the same thing. He basically did the same thing that he accusing Boosie of. Basically did the same motherfucking thing. You're a grown ass man. You got a platform now. You can speak. Doolittle still got 99 years, man. What you mean you asking me? I just told you. Who got 99 years? You have to speak facts. There's no evidence. What you mean, Jeff? Look it up. Antoine Doolittle got 99 years. Antoine Doolittle got 99 years because Charleston White testified on him. What you mean? Ain't anybody making shit up? That's facts. The other kid caught 75 years because Charleston White testified on him. Ain't nobody making nothing up. Look it up. Look up Antoine Doolittle, Charleston White. Google it. They was all young. They was all young. I don't give a fuck if he was 16 or not. They was all young. He got the boy 99 years, man. The fuck you talking about? If he was 16. Shorty was 16 too. What I'm saying is, how is he gonna be talking about Boosie and talking about bringing and talk about Marlo Mike when he got a person the same amount more, just the same amount of years? That's what I'm saying. Hold on, y'all. We gotta finish this conversation. We're gonna go back to that whole interview. But I got looks like I got a call. We're gonna go back to that whole interview because I'm sure he said a lot that need to be talked about. What's up, Don? And Antoine Doolittle does. And Antoine Doolittle does as well. Jeff. Antoine Doolittle does as well. That's all I'm saying. But I don't give a fuck what he was doing in jail. I ain't know he should have been home. Cause he was, but who knows if that's even true or not? I don't believe Charleston White, man. Charleston White is a bozo. Charleston White is a poser. Charleston White says anything he need to say to gain attention. I just don't understand how he's so passionate. I just don't understand how he's so motherfucking passionate about Marlo Mike. He need to be passionate about the boys whose lives he affected. He need to be passionate about that. That's the fuck you need to be passionate about. No, he didn't, man. He got sentenced to 99 years, North Memphis. He ain't getting no more time. He got sentenced to 99 years. Like, yo, people gotta stop falling victim to wordplay. Charleston White doesn't have integrity at all. He doesn't have morals. He would do anything, say anything to go viral. He can't then come back and act like his life mission is to get Marlo Mike home. Man, get the fuck out of here. Y'all just be listening to any goddamn thing, man. That shit is sickening. It's sickening that y'all listen to anything and don't apply no logic, no reason, no common sense. Just words. Charles White can't speak on nothing, to be honest. All the bullshit that he participating in online. Well, we ain't finished this conversation because it's going to be a slow day, so y'all already had to ride with me for a minute while I do this motherfucking call. Because I want to listen to the rest of the interview. I don't even watch these guys. Hold on. Watch him. But know that I agree with his way and all thing. Yo, he don't have valid points at times, yo. Like, yo, that's the problem with people, yo. Yo, you can't flip-flop and have valid points. Like, yo, what the fuck, yo? Like, yo, why do we allow people to do that shit? Yo, you can't feel, yo, if your points ain't consistent, then you don't have no points. If you're not consistent in your approach, then you don't have any points. You just talking, you just saying anything. You don't have no fucking points. It ain't consistent. It ain't consistent. That man went on a conservative platform and slandered Carmelo Anthony when the facts and the details was out. He slandered him. Said he deserved life in prison. Then went to say cheese and retracted it. Apologized. I talked to the family. No, fuck out of here, man. Yo, we can't keep allowing people to do that, yo. You pick a side and you stay there forever. Yeah, you pick a side and you stay there forever. That's how that shit works. That's why we got so many plants in the community, because we keep letting people jump ship and then jump back on the ship. Then jump ship again. Then jump, nah, bitch. Your bitch ass stay over there forever. It ain't nothing he say real. And we so fucking stupid, we just allow him to do it every fucking time. That's why we got so many plants. That's why we got the whack 100s, the DJ academics. That's why we got all these plant ass motherfuckers running around getting rich, because they playing both sides and we allow them to. We allow them to. Hold on. I'm ready to go to that whole interview, because I'm sure he said some shit that pissed me off. Yeah, he flip-flop based on the platform. Charleston White. Anton Daniels. Where's the whole fucking interview? Nigga broke the shit down in the clips. Where the fuck the whole interview at? Is the whole interview?
What's going on is Anton from AntonDaniels.com. I appreciate
No, you don't.
you guys.
No, you don't. No, the fuck you don't. Why should you have to do that? Why should you have to pick through the BS? Why he just can't be consistent? Why he can't just be consistent? Why you gotta pick through the BS? No, the fuck you don't, man. Anybody got time for that shit, man? We picking through what's real, what's fake. It's either you real or you fake. It ain't no in between. It's either you with us or you against us. It ain't no in between. Like, yo, we got, man, people not militant enough for me, man. See, that's why YouTube be fucking with my page and shit like that. Cause I don't do sucker shit. I don't do sucker shit. Once I see you on sucker shit, that's what you is on forever. You know what I mean? Jim Jones said that he clout chasing. Now you're forever a clown to me. You're a grown ass man, 50 years old, clout chasing. You can't come back. Like, what the man? I don't know, man. Maybe it's where I'm from. Like, where I'm from, we don't do 50. It's either you 100 or you nothing. You can't do 50. Yeah, man, we don't do 50. You playing the 50, anything 50, you out of the motherfucking way. It's either you real or you ain't. It's either I can trust your word or I can't. I ain't got time to be, he tell the truth sometimes, bitch. That time when you lie, that might cost me my life, nigga. It might cost me something that you know what I mean? Got time to be picking and choosing what's truthful and what's not. It's either I can believe you or I fucking can't. That's how that works in reality. That's why so many people get backdoored by friends and get set up and shit like that, because they sit around and they allow people to do sucker shit and they don't say nothing. Because they do real shit sometimes. But that sucker shit that they do, that shit can cost you, man. It will cost you. Y'all crazy as shit. I don't pick through nothing. I don't support fuckery, clownery. Y'all be tripping. No, I'm not, yo, because Charleston White is detrimental. Charleston White is detrimental. Charleston White went on, at the height of Carmelo Anthony situation, where the state of Texas was in disarray and people was picking sides. Charleston White went on a conservative white platform with damn near 500,000 subscribers and went over there and said Carmelo Anthony deserves life in fucking prison. What you mean? What you mean? Yo, because YouTube is real, man. Yo, y'all keep thinking social media ain't real. Look at all the snitching shit that's going on. He just admitted, I think I made that cool. Yeah, him and Whack 100. Snitches are dishonorable people. They don't deserve respect. They dishonorable. You can't, if you commit a crime, you can't do the time too, then maybe you shouldn't be committing crimes, my nigga. If you out here committing crimes and you can't face the consequences for your actions, then maybe you shouldn't be committing crimes. Maybe you got accountability issues. When did we start respecting people that got accountability issues? Like, yo, we just, y'all better wake up. It pissed me off, yo, because it fit. Yo, because I don't see how people don't see it. That's what aggravates me. I don't see how people don't see it and how people just think what he's doing is minimal. And nah, yo. When that man said what he said about Gilly's son, you had dumbass black people in the comments agreeing. Oh, you can't tell the person how to respond. Yo, we ain't never moved that way. You a grown ass man. Yo, disrespecting the dead always been a no-no in the black community. But we're allowing fuckboys who came up talking about King Von doing it, only to turn around and do it his goddamn self. And you motherfuckers support him and think you funny. Man, y'all despicable. I ain't gonna lie, man. That shit aggravates me, man. See, that's why I don't be trying to talk about y'all, because it pisses me off. And he won't talk to me. You know good and goddamn well he won't talk to me. He couldn't say that to me. He couldn't sit on Keeping G News and talk about Boosie and Marlo Mike. I'm like, well, Charleston White. Well, you basically did the same thing to Doolittle. He was a kid too. They was all kids. You gotta understand, and you point the finger at that boy, man. You need to be campaigning to get Doolittle home. That's the fuck you need to be campaigning for. That need to be his life mission. To get Antoine Doolittle home for a decision he made when he was 15 years old, and they took his whole life away. Man, you better not say shit about Marlo Mike. Yeah, it was fucked up. Yeah, that's fucked up, yo, the Marlo Mike situation, yo. I always talk about, I hate the fact that juveniles, when they over-sentence juveniles and give juveniles life in prison, I don't believe that at 15 years old, you held to a standard of an adult, even if you make an adult decision, because the brain is not fully developed. So you don't really know the ramifications of the things you're doing. But I ain't sitting nobody in fucking prison either. I seen juveniles catch 50 years. Motherfuckers 18 years old, life in prison. That shit ain't cool. Because it gets to a point where you're not even arresting the same person. I say it all the time. That 15-year-old that you arrested for them crimes, he ain't gonna be the same person that motherfucking 40. I'm just saying, yo, y'all be giving this nigga a pass. I don't give passes, man. I don't give passes. I think from the shape that the community is in, yo, we don't have to. We done gave out enough passes. We shouldn't even have no more passes. Man is detrimental. He talks out of both sides of his mouth. Nothing he say is real. Even the shit that he do say that I agree with, I don't agree with it because it's coming from him. Because he's a fuck boy. And he might say any motherfucking thing. You can't talk it and not live it. like Umar Johnson. Yo, you can't talk this morals and principles and integrity shit and what people need to do with their kids when you got kids out this bitch that you ain't raised. Nigga, ain't nobody trying to hear that shit from you, nigga. Go say that shit to your own motherfucking kids, bitch. Y'all be tripping, man. Y'all think I be tripping. I don't be tripping. I talk about the black family because that's the type of shit I'm on. I talk about raising our kids the right way because that's the type of shit I'm on. You see me with my kids 24/7. Been in their life since the day they was born. Since the day they was born. My homeboys take care of their kids. Been in their life since the day they was born. I don't need to be fucking with niggas that don't take care of their kids. Like, this how I live. I ain't just talking. You understand? Charles White just talking. You motherfuckers is listening and supporting and sharing. He don't live it. You can't talk that shit, yo. You out this bitch causing all this motherfucking mischief online, nigga. Fuck out of here. See, that's why he can't talk to me. He won't. But that shit, Charles White only smart to people that don't think for themselves. You think for yourself, you can see through the bullshit. Talking about what he said was right. How the fuck what he said was right? How he not coming from him? Nigga ain't never said nothing right. You ask me. He ain't never said not one thing right. Based off of how he moving online. Charles White gonna get somebody killed, man. Charles White trying to raise the prison population. Talking about, yeah, I think we all need to snitch. And that's gonna stop crime. Fuck out of here. Snitching ain't gonna stop no motherfucking crime. It ain't never stopped crime. Snitching been a thing since fucking Pampers. Yeah, man. People been telling. The problem is the police don't protect their rights. That's why the old lady and the old lady on the corner, on the block don't be trying to tell. That's why they just mind their motherfucking business. Because it's a history of police not protecting people that decide to cooperate. That's the fucking issue. That's why motherfuckers don't tell. And you raised to mind your business. You mind your business, you live a long life. Mind your motherfucking business. Stay out the way. Stay out the mix. The streets ain't never gonna stop anyway. Motherfuckers want to live a life of crime. As long as they playing within the motherfucking confines of the streets and not targeting innocent people, then y'all, hey, do what you do. Just take what come with it. Take what come with it. Y'all be giving Charles White a civilian title. Charles White got more charges than me. It's a fuck. Like, y'all be sitting back like, yo, just say, Charles White got more charges than me. And I done lived the whole life of crime. Since 15. But y'all sit around and let y'all act like he a civilian. And, man, get the fuck out of here, man. Y'all be tripping, man. People better start looking at what's really going on and stop just paying attention to wordplay. Y'all just be paying attention to wordplay. I don't even know how Charles White still got his gun rights. All them goddamn charges he got. Aggravated assaults. All type of shit. Man, fucking Fed agent. Y'all support him. Fuck. COINTELPRO. Told y'all, yo, digital COINTELPRO, man. Charleston White, Whack 100, and the rest of them guys. They all police officers. Working with the police on some capacity. See, yo, y'all get compassion or manipulation confused with compassion. He's manipulative. That compassion ain't real. That shit ain't real, man. You think he really give a fuck about Marlo Mike? I doubt it. He ain't even give a fuck about the people that he sent there. How you gonna care about Marlo Mike? How you gonna care about Marlo Mike when you sent people to prison? that was young, just like Marlo Mike. That was kids, just like Marlo Mike. How the fuck you care about Marlo Mike, nigga? He just using that shit to try to come at Boosie, because they don't fuck with Boosie. Oh, he want Boosie attention. That's all it is, he attention seeker. Y'all crazy, man. Oh, I didn't get to the interview. Hold on.
So you want to rock with us? Thank y'all for tuning in for another special show with my dog, C White, in the building. What's going on, C?
What's up, like? What's up, big dog?
Bro, C, you shining out there.
Oh,
C, you got all of it.
You gotta look like money.
Look, we talked all that shit about rappers only to look just like them. Oh yeah, I can't believe y'all let yo slide like this. That man then build a whole career off of talking bad about rappers, only to look just like them, act like them, dress like them, live like them. That man's a bozo. The fuck. All Charleston White ever wanted to do was be down. That's it. If the rap and hip hop community fully embraced Charleston White, he'd never say nothing bad about him again. If he was to see Boosie, he'd shake his hand. All that shit. He tried to, at least. All that shit he be talking. It's like he did with Finesse 2 times. Don't see these guys, he be elated. They be like a kid in a candy store. He be so fucking happy. All he want to do is be accepted. That's all he ever want to do is be accepted, man. Grown ass man in his 50s still trying to be accepted. The fuck wrong with y'all? Y'all crazy as shit. Hold on.
Different entities and markets that I've been able to tap into from going viral on social media. That's the streaming world and then the boxing world. Everybody been wanting to see me get my ass kicked, hit in the mouth. So what more better way to present that opportunity than to join one of the biggest streamers in the world, which is Aiden Ross. His new
that man accused Aiden Ross of trying to set him up with a motherfucking transformer. Talked bad about him. Said he tried to get him in some Illuminati shit, only to turn back around and join him. Like, man, y'all crazy as hell, man. Supporting this fuckery. Shit is pure fuckery.
boxing platform, which is brand rich promotion. So brand rich promotion is the future. It's our kids UFC. Yeah. It's our kids them different boxing weights that Mayweather and them got. So look, Aiden is the
and now he praising him. You know what I mean? A. Ross probably can fuck Charleston White. He'll allow him to. If A. Ross was ever to say, you know what, Charleston, I think I want to become more than streaming buddies. Hey, I'm tired of just streaming with you. I want to take it a step further. Charleston White bitch ass, so yeah, obliged. As long as it come with a price tag, give him a contract. Yeah, I mean, don't tell nobody. And these niggas is crazy, man. Pure sellouts. Do anything for the bag. Pure sellouts. And all Aiden Ross did, and my man brought this to my attention. Like, he praising Aiden Ross for the little boxing shit. All he did was motherfucking mimic what Gillian Wallow was doing. Get a bigger bag behind it. Bigger promotion. That's all the fuck he did, man. Still, colonize. Just like they always do. See somebody opportunity, and since they got more resources and more money, take the see somebody business plan, and all they do is take it and mold it into their own and put a bigger bag behind it. That's all the fuck you did. Oh shit. God damn it, I done passed where I was supposed to go. I gotta think of you. That's all the fuck they did.
of that now, right? Yep. So they have other platforms, but it's not as popular, and it doesn't draw as much attention. So what most people don't realize is, homie, my fight alone with the Island Boys, numbers was up there with Mike Tyson and Jake Paul. Yeah. So you hadn't seen no rapper get in the ring and fight. Mm-hmm. This is a new platform that goes along with streaming, that creates another revenue for our youth and our people, especially if you're an influencer and have a following. So you can go from being a YouTube influencer to now streaming. So you stream over here on YouTube
Yo, is that not what Gilly and Wallow did already? Is that not what Gilly and Wallow did? Let me know, y'all, because I'm confused as to why he getting fucked in the ass like this. Did Gilly and Wallow not already do that? Hold on, y'all. What the fuck kind of car that was? Oh, here you go. Right here? How you doing? Alright. Alright, I gotta get this car. Probably gonna be a slow day, y'all. So as I get this car, we're gonna find somewhere to park. And we're gonna continue this motherfucking discussion. Because I'm about sick of you niggas. Keep giving this bitch ass nigga praise. All he do is flip flop. Y'all motherfuckers keep lying when they do this shit. Talking about, I'm saying, what did he say wrong? Bitch, he said everything wrong. Fuck you talking, nigga, he said nothing right. Hold on, y'all. Ride, so we're gonna have a long ass ride, y'all. Get back to this fuckboy Charleston. Nah, y'all, I don't do repos, y'all. All I do is AAA, man. I'm out here saving the world, man. They say all heroes don't wear capes. You know what I mean? They say all heroes don't wear capes, y'all. I would never forget that. Hold up. Alright, let's get this motherfucking fuckboy Charlie. Get back to Uncle Charlie. Yeah, for real. Let's get back to Uncle Charlie, man.
Now
praising Eaton Ross. And all Eaton Ross did was copy off Gillian Wallow. Am I wrong? Is that not what Eaton Ross did, y'all? Did Eaton Ross just... Didn't he just copy off Gillian Wallow? What is shit called? Knockout Fest or some shit like that? That's all he did, right? Now you got fuckboy Charlie. Trying to praise him like he's a motherfucking pioneer of streamers boxing. The whole time he did was motherfucking copy. I should go to this Taco Bell with something to eat first. Fucking hungry. That Taco Bell gonna fuck my stomach up. Wingstop. Damn, yo. Hold up, I'm ready about this. Hey, did anybody texting your girl, bitch? Tell your motherfucking girl stop texting me. Fuck you talking about. Text your motherfucking girl, nigga. Yeah, I'm ready running this Taco Bell real quick, y'all. Oh yeah, y'all listen to Uncle Charlie though while I'm in there.
Streaming. So you stream over here on YouTube on Kick. Yep. Kicks pays you for your audience engagement, and you take what you do on Kick, what you stream live every day, you clip that, bring it to YouTube, already edited, already ready to be monetized. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? So so I done tapped into a whole new market. So because I jumped into this new celebrity boxing world, which has surpassed UFC and professional boxing, because nobody's making more money than Jake Paul. Nobody's making even so nigga, I done jumped over here with them. So and it's the streamers, right? So by me doing that, I was able to tap into the professional boxing. So right after that, I immediately got invited to Pacquiao's fight. Shout out to the GOATs. You know, Mr. Sam West and Al Heyman them, homie. So now you done got other people's attention. Because now you done tapped into a whole nother arena. So
it seemed like the whole, because they doing something that is really transformational.
Just imagine if me and Boosie get in there. Me and T. So homie, at one point in time, one of those Audi people offered me and T.I. $1 million to fight. Yeah. He don't need $1 million, you know, but I could have used it. But yeah, nah, nigga. So nigga, me and Boosie done really been on the phone, and they done offered me and Boosie some money, and you know, nah, homie. So they tired of regular boxing. Yeah. They would rather see somebody like me with a big mouth. You know, somebody that's been talking Kwame Brown online, been talking to fight Shaq. You know, they would love to see that, homie. They would love to see rappers settle disputes in the boxing ring rather than in the club and in the parking lot, than in the graveyard. So
I think that a lot of rappers are scared.
They are. Most of them throw punches like girls. You know, if you had most rappers throw a baseball the first pitch, and the baseball they throw like a sissy. Yeah. So yeah, nah. So nah, homie. So but because of that, I didn't want to get stuck on the internet. Yeah. Because there have been many viral sensations. There have been many people who have gone viral, but you can't remember the last viral sensation.
You've always said that. Like from the very first interviews that I've ever done with you and all of that, you've always said, yo, I'm not about to be boxed in by nobody.
Because I started to realize that this group of Americans is dumb and stupid, like children who watch TV and believe what they see on TV is real. So there's a time in your life that everything you see on TV, there's a sentiment of it that you believe is real as a kid because you have an undeveloped brain and you don't know life in reality. Well, because these people live on the internet, they think I'm what I am on the internet.
Right.
They think I'm a vulgar, disrespectful person. Homie, I done got on here and said I rape people and ain't never raped nobody.
Yeah.
I done got on here and said I kill people and ain't never killed nobody. But because they can pick and choose, they'll say, oh, he's a rapist. Well, I say I'm a killer too. Oh, but you didn't pull the trigger. But I ain't never raped nobody either. But you said it.
Yeah.
So, nigga, when I realized that, so when I started Googling my name, at one point in time, when you Google my name, the first thing that would come up was the American Bar Association Journal. That used to be the first thing when you pull my name. And then there was another one, the African American News. So this was the largest African American digital news on a newspaper that had done a write-up about me. Then you would see the Walter Cronkite School of Journalism. Do you know how big that is, homie? So, but after I started becoming viral on the internet, all my viral clips start superseding real documentations of what I've done in real life. So then that's when I started analyzing this shit and said, homie, they're going to trap you on the internet. And what you do on the internet is going to supersede what you do in real life. Because these people don't associate real life anymore. Everybody's trapped in the metaverse and not the universe.
Yeah.
Nobody is facing with reality and dealing with reality. They're dealing with the metaverse and coming, and they taking a break out of the metaverse and come look around in reality, fix something to eat, maybe wash their ass, take care of the kids, put the pacifier, and then they jump right back into the metaverse and they miss the universe. So even when they're out eating, when they driving their car, everybody's in the metaverse. That's why so many wrecks, they're not paying attention in the universe. That's why so many victims, because people are not observing but everybody's looking down at their phone. So everybody's a potential victim because they're in the metaverse. So then when I got hip to that, I said, nigga, I'm finna be the Denzel Washington of the metaverse. And I fulfilled my dream.
I think you exceeded it, bro. Like, everybody kept predicting that, oh man, maybe they're gonna cancel him or somebody gonna get to you or all of this other type of stuff.
Somebody did get to me. There was a real gangster who's in this book. You actually had Tegan on here.
Yeah.
A real FBI, a guy, a white guy he's the new Donnie Brasco of today. There was one white guy who worked for a gang unit. He went inside of a neighborhood and arrested over 50-some gangster Crips by himself, playing a blood, dressed in a red uniform, and arrested all Crips by himself. He bought crack from the ones that sold 20s all the way up to the ones that sold keys.
Right.
He beat up a few of them, went undercover. He didn't have no money, and he did this with $1,500 to the FBI got on the case. Once the FBI got on the case, he was able to go full undercover and got these guys. Well, this is around the time Facebook came with the Facebook Live. So this guy was somebody we all looked up to. Guy by the name of Kevin Spencer. We all looked up to him. He was the epitome, like how Young Thug is.
Yep.
He was that in our city. The baddest nigga ever. So once he snitched on his Woody. He snitched on his Woody. He snitched on his Woody. But he told everybody, can't nobody beat me up, nigga. So I'm gonna come back to the city. I ain't going to witness protection. So Tegan wrote the book.
Yeah.
I read the book. Tegan wrote the book. So while I'm reading the book, I'm also working in the community with some of the kids that Tegan got and the mothers in this book. I meet one of the mothers, a lady by the name of Miss Nikki. Her son catch a robbery case. I help him get out of the robbery case. She tell me how Tegan helped her get out of his life, helped her son. So I'm saying, man, this white boy is really a hero.
Yeah.
He don't want the book to go to the movies because he don't want to look like a white savior. And I'm saying, why would you be? Because racism. I'm saying, why would a white boy be feeling it about him? So after he arrests all these black kids father, he went to the Fort Worth Police Department and said, hey, man, while I was working undercover, I saw this in the homes. I saw it in the house. A lot of you guys have to do this. We need to come up with programs. They said, man, great job. Why you want to help these motherfuckers? You're a decorated cop. He quit working for the police department and put all his resources in this book to build a program for black kids in the same neighborhood that he arrested daddies at.
Yeah.
So nigga, now I'm working with these same kids. So this nigga attacked me because of this. But the black community is cheering him on. He was a gangster killer All the niggas in the neighborhood scared to call him a snitch. I publicly call him a snitch. So niggas who won't nobody publicly say, man, Kevin Spencer's a snitch. All the niggas still hit his G's and his C's. Twisted Black, the famous rapper, came home, hugged him, and made a song about him snitching. But he'll beat you up if you say this. So he catch me at the barbershop. They set me up because I'm the only man in my city, the community activist, who will say, man, kids, this is the gangster nigga, y'all, he snitched, so y'all tell too. He still get his C's, he still get his G's hit. Why y'all let these niggas tell too, nigga? That's why he attacked me in the barbershop. But you got the black community clapping. But they saying I'm wrong for snitching. So when Woody come home, they clap for Woody. Oh, Woody's so loving, but this nigga done killed a bunch of people. Just 10 years ago, the FBI said he's the most dangerous man in Atlanta. And they clapping for him. But I'm the bad guy for wanting to tell on these kind of guys. Yeah. So now Young Thug done come out snitching. Young Thug got a video in the interrogation room for 2 hours, having dialogue with the police about crimes and criminals, but he don't want to work with Gunna. Come on, homie, look at the hypocrisy. So, nigga, God made me the sacrificial lamb. That's why I have gotten this far, because I have been attacking evil. They've been saying I've been evil, but that's why God won't let nothing happen to me, because though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil. I've been speaking against evil, my nigga. So who gonna hurt if somebody speaking against evil? They preach evil. They go commit crimes and put it on songs. That's how they were able to give them. And use the songs against them. So nigga Boosie killed 9 people, went to trial for 5. Used a 16-year-old to kill 5 people, and this kid didn't make
Yo, Boosie ain't gonna yo, this we gotta run this back. Yo, this is the slowest Taco Bell I ever went to in my fucking life. You say Boosie went to kill 5 people, went to trial for 5. Let's go back. We gotta go back.
The kid's father. He went to the Fort Worth Police Department and said, hey, man, while I was working undercover, I saw this in the homes. I saw it in the house. A lot of you guys have to do this. We need to come up with programs. They said, man, great job. Why you want to help these motherfuckers? You're a decorated cop. He quit working for the police department and put all his resources in this book to build.
Yeah, I ain't trying to miss it. You know, 'cause I'm sure he said a lot that need to be refuted or further explained. You know what I mean? Yo, this Taco Bell, man, it's the worst Taco Bell in the world. I've seen it been about 10 minutes. What the fuck? What y'all talking about?
Sorry about your food. How may I help you?
I ordered it on the cake, on the kiosk. Yeah.
What was your name?
Sean. Shit, crazy.
Did you pay for your order yet?
No.
No, that's wrong. I was wondering why. Total is 13.
I got some more shit. Give me a nickel back.
I really just gave you a nickel back. You gave me a nickel.
Yeah.
That's all. Okay, here's yours, and I'll go make your stuff.
Yeah, I don't know what D talking about, man. D tripping. I got time for you. Shout out to the lady. Hey, D, who the fuck your girl is, man? Everybody texting your girl, man. What's her name, yo? What's your girl name, man? Where's she from, man? Where your girl? What's your girl name and where's she from? Nope, never heard of her. You lying, D. You might got the wrong guy, man. You got the wrong guy. You need to track down who really doing it, man. You know what I mean? So now you got a problem with sport coat. Ain't sport coat out here. I don't know no Dave either. The fuck I don't. Yeah, I don't. Your girls is your problem, man. I got 3 more kids. Oh shit. I better tell Dave, call you on 3-way, hold on. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck you talking about, man. Dave tripping. Dave, whoever the fuck you talking about. This is fucking. Hey, y'all funny as shit. Y'all funny as shit, man. They'll say, I don't know, Erica, man. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want no problems, man. Y'all crazy. Be tripping.
Sean?
Yeah. Right.
What's going on?
Yeah, D, I don't know your girl, bro. Sorry I can't be of more assistance. Yeah, man. I think you better off tracking down the real perpetrator, man. She probably with him now. AD, your girl might be with the guy now, man. Whoever the fuck he is. You over here on YouTube, she out there bit playing both sides of the fence. Yeah, man. She out here playing both sides of the fence, man. You trying to figure out what the fuck really going on, man. Shit ain't right. Hey, Jet. What if I told you I'm at work now? If I told you I was at work now, would you bitch ass apologize? Jet. Yeah, but I don't know what to tell you, D. Think you need to figure out. Who Lloyd probably talking to him. Hey Lloyd, man, why you mess with that man girl, man? See that man heartbroken? I don't mess with other people's girls, man. People kill over girls, man. You know what I mean? I don't know how people explain that to my kids. You know, your father got killed, man. Fuck with another man girl. I'm good on that, man. I don't want that to be my story, man.
There's a program for black kids in the same neighborhood that he arrested daddies at.
Yeah.
So nigga, now I'm working with these same kids. So this nigga attacked me because of this. But the black community is cheering him on. He was a gangster killer. All the niggas in the neighborhood scared to call him a snitch. All
he does, all Charleston White does All Charleston White does is talk down on black people. I told y'all, man, black people is not Charleston White core supporters. I'd be glad when people realize that. The people that support Charleston White don't support you. And y'all support Charleston White. Like, if that's not the craziest concept in the world, then I don't know what is. Y'all support a person, and his other half of his supporters don't support you. Can't stand you. But that's what happens when you allow a motherfucker to play both sides of the fence. He playing both sides. See, because they don't see what he says on Say Cheese. You know what I mean? They don't watch that shit. They don't follow the blogs that share everything he posts.
They call him a snitch. So nigga who won't nobody publicly say, man, Kevin Spencer's a snitch. All the niggas still hit his G's and his C's. Twisted Black, the famous rapper, came home hugging and made a song about him snitching. But he'll beat you up if you say this. So he catch me at the barbershop. They set me up because I'm the only man in my city, the community activist, who would say, man, the kids, this is the gangster nigga, y'all, he snitched, so y'all tell too. He still get his C's, he still get his G's here. Why y'all let these niggas tell too, nigga? That's why he attacked me in the barbershop. But you got the black community clapping. But they saying I'm wrong for snitching. So when Woody come home, they clap for Woody.
They snitched on him too? God damn it. I just can't stop telling. I figured he told on y'all. That's why we ain't heard from him. That nigga probably go 15 years for that shit. Slapping Charleston White is a federal offense. I knew he motherfucking told. Telling bastard. Talk all that shit, did tell on the nigga. Worst kind of individual, y'all. I don't know if y'all know that, but that is one of the worst kind of people. Ran his mouth, called him a rat, motherfucker ran down on him and he told on his ass. Dirty.
Oh, Woody's so loving, but this nigga done killed a bunch of people. Just 10 years ago, the FBI said he's the most dangerous man in Atlanta. And they clapping for him. But I'm the bad guy for wanting to tell on these kind of guys. Yeah. So now Young Thug done come out snitching. Young Thug got a video in the interrogation room for 2 hours, having dialogue with the police about crime and criminals, but he don't want to work with Gunner. Come on, homie, look at the hypocrisy. So, nigga, God made me the sacrificial lamb. That's why I have gotten this far, because I have been attacking it.
Yo, the sacrificial lamb, yo. What the fuck if Charleston White sacrificed? The sacrificial lamb? Nigga ain't sacrificed a goddamn thing. I think he sacrificed more people than he ever sacrificed, to be honest. All the motherfuckers he done sent to prison and shit. But now he the sacrificial lamb. You see what I'm saying? Yo, that's why it's important, y'all, to go back and listen to this shit, man, because I don't listen to just words. I mean, I apply logic and reason to any words that I hear. I apply reason to it, logic, common sense. How the fuck is Charleston White the sacrificial lamb for any motherfucking thing? I think the people that he sent to prison are the sacrificial lambs. Because without him sending them to prison, he wouldn't be able to beat this guy on the internet.
Evil. They've been saying I've been evil, but that's why God won't let nothing happen to me. Because though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil. I've been speaking against evil, my nigga. So who gonna hurt if somebody speaking against evil? They preach evil. They go commit crimes and put it on song. That's how they were able to give them. And they use the songs against them. So nigga Boosie killed 9 people, went to trial for 5. Used a 16-year-old to kill 5 people.
Yo. Yeah, Boosie had one murder charge, y'all. That's it and that's all. One murder charge. Boosie did not go to trial for no motherfucking 5 murders. That shit is a lie. Loud and wrong. And he knows it's a lie. See, Charleston White then adopted the same kind of principles as Umar Johnson. Like, it ain't nothing but manipulation. Manipulation. That's all it is. That nigga know, as long as he been following Boosie, and he done proclaimed his love for Marlo Mike, he know good and goddamn well Boosie wasn't locked up for no motherfucking 5 murders. Didn't get charged with 5 murders, didn't beat 5 murders, none of that. Just one.
And this kid didn't make over $50,000. He paid $2,000 per hit. And people saying God on his side. You're a damn lie when he got a 15-year-old doing life in prison. And by the way, I helped work on that law to try to get this kid out. It's called JLWOP. Juvenile life without parole. I went to Washington, D.C. over 4 or 5 times. We got it abolished, but you know what? They didn't make it retroactive for the boy Boosie used. So that's why this is personal to me, nigga. I ain't got to explain that to y'all. Why he picking on Boosie? Because I fight to get Marlo Mike out, nigga. He'll die enough as a baby. Nigga was 15 years old with 9 bodies. He went to go tell because he couldn't sleep at night. Boosie sleep good at night because he didn't pull the trigger. That baby can't sleep, nigga. Why you throwing your pool party? That baby had 9 bodies, nigga, at 15 years old. And he committed them all. He had to get it out of his heart, my nigga. That's why he went to the police and told. Can't sleep at night, nigga. You done killed 9 people. You can't tell nobody about it. And you a baby? He was a baby.
You little was.
And y'all got more mercy for Boosie. And this nigga still rap about what he is, being on death row. And he tried. He was getting protected custody. Ask Eric Brown who was in Angola with him. And look, he's silent. Bit Boosie a hoe. That's why I want to get him in the boxing ring and punch on his diabetic jaw. Bitch ass nigga. He even said in the song, he the top 5. He done misled more juveniles in America than Tupac. Boosie should be sentenced to the higher end of the maximum sentencing guideline. You know why? Because he talked that street shit. Let's see if he can stand that street shit. Because his background take him to that USP he was talking about. They gonna go back when he ran away from home at 12 years old? See, I done been in federal court when they say, oh, you ran away at home at 12. At 13, I don't know what that's about. You pulled a gun out on somebody when you were 14. Oh, it was a BB gun, but that's still serious. I watched a federal judge walk a nigga from decisions he made when he was 12 to 24 and took him to 30 years, nigga. Let's see if Boosie can stand up under that, nigga. Let's see if Boosie can stand up under that. Nigga, take him to the highest sentencing end of the guideline and see if this bitch don't fold. He ain't been tested. That nigga just talking. That nigga been tested. How can you give a man life, 2 life sentences, and he still go down there and make right choices? Most niggas go down there doing wrong with 2 lives. They give up, nigga. How you still have hope? Let's see if Boosie that strong. That nigga strong. Niggas be talking, nigga. They don't make rap songs about niggas like him. They don't make rap because niggas like him don't rap. They don't get a chance to rap, nigga.
So maybe the culture is changing now. Maybe they're celebrating. Yeah. People that.
Yo, this is disgusting. Whole conversation is disgusting. I don't watch these niggas. I don't watch Anton Daniel, Charleston White. Niggas just be talking, y'all. Whole bunch of gibberish, nonsense.
Selling now, right?
I think I made Tillin cool. Cause Tillin always been cool.
I think so.
If you can fight, Tillin really cool. If you can fight, Tillin cool. Don't be a nigga that can break a nigga jaw. Or have a reputation like Wood, known for shooting that pistol, and you act like you might still go back to shoot that pistol. Nigga, you can tell every time you go. Shout out to Gator. Nigga done been 3-4 times, nigga come back still. Yeah, nigga, shout out to that nigga Gator from the north side.
What about
Yo, that shit don't work. Like they were trying like this like killed, man. Maybe that shit might work in Atlanta or where he from. If you think you're gonna tell every time you go to jail. In some of these other cities, then you are fucking sadly mistaken. Sadly mistaken.
Stephen Jackson, right?
Yo, y'all gotta start letting me know, yo, when we not clear even, man. Like, I be going back watching them lives when y'all be like, yo, you good? And that shit do not be good. Shit be grainy as a bitch. So when we don't get clear, somebody please say something.
Recently brought you up and he's been speaking on you. I don't know why he's been speaking on you.
Steven's a wannabe, man.
Yeah, you what?
He's a wannabe trying to be.
Oh, wannabe.
See, you got in the black community, you got.
Yeah, we don't need him speaking for the black community. Charleston White isn't from the black community. Yo, he ain't from the black community, man. Nigga grew up silver spoon. It's a silver spoon baby. You can't be a silver spoon baby and be a spokesman for the black community. That's what he said. He admitted it.
You got men and you got males. You got males that's adult that don't know how to be men. You got men and males. Then you got OG niggas. Then you got street niggas. Then you got juvenile delinquents. Then you got the YNs. You got square niggas. But then there's a group of niggas that I like to refer to as has-been niggas. Michael Jordan is a has-been nigga. Tiger Woods, has-been. You know, once was great, has-been. He retired, you put his jersey up. Then you got a used-to-be nigga. The used-to-be nigga is the nigga I don't like. He used to be something, and he's still trying to remind you of what he used to be, but he ain't that today. Used to be ass nigga. Talk about when he used to have money. When we used to, nigga, but you can't do it today, nigga. So shut up. Then you got a wannabe nigga.
That's Charleston
what
White.
Steven Jackson was. See, Steven Jackson.
That's what Charleston White is. Yeah, man, a wannabe nigga. That's exactly what Charleston White is. Like, yo, this nigga is too flawed to be this vocal about anything. The nigga is flawed as a motherfucker. Flawed, character issues through the roof. That nigga can't have no fucking opinion or no say so on nothing. What the fuck, where is this shit taking me?
Is what I was when I was a little boy. A wannabe nigga.
He still is.
I grew up in the suburbs. Nigga, in the third grade, I had my own room, my own phone line, and I had a bunk bed, and I had a Nerf tennis ball.
You see what I'm saying? So how the fuck is you so vocal about what's going on and what need to be done? Bitch, you don't know. You ain't even from it. You were raised in poverty, bitch. You ain't watch your motherfucking mother struggle, fuck boy. Yo, this bitch speaking this shit. Yeah, y'all better stop listening to these niggas, man.
With the, you know, you can shoot the basketball in your room, and I had an Atari, nigga, to myself. Nigga, I was considered rich back then. So nigga, I don't know what it's like to grow up in the project, but I watched it on TV. When I went over my cousin's house in the ghetto on the weekend, I got to stay Friday, Saturday, come home late Sunday. I can see all kind of shit kids in my community don't get to see because their parents is unsupervising them. So I take these negative elements back to my suburban neighborhood, and I play with kids who hadn't saw this, and now I'm trying to hunch and fuck. Because I done seen my big cousin getting his dick sucked. So now I'm trying to see, do they suck dick over here? So they don't suck dick over here, but I'm introducing it. So nigga, that's how kids learn shit. I'm hearing music, hey, we want to. So I'm learning this here, and niggas stealing the tape and bringing it over here, and we listening to it after school. You see what I'm saying? So this is why white people didn't want their kids going to school with black kids. Hell no, I don't let them niggas come across the railroad though.
Yo, what the fuck, yo? Hey, yo, do you hear this nigga? Yeah, that is not why white parents didn't want their kids to go to school with black kids, y'all. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, people be listening to that makes sense to people. Because of rap music, basically rap music influenced black children. And because of that reason alone, not racism, you know what I mean? Not because they was built and taught racism. No, it's because black kids is influenced by rap music. And that is the dumbest shit in the world. Like, do that sound smart to people? Like, think about it. Is that smart, y'all? Does that make sense? It sounds fucking foolish. It sounds foolish, y'all. That's why I keep calling him a fuckboy. Only a fuckboy would get that type of response. Now, Anton Davis has a mixed platform. I'm sure he has a whole bunch of people over there that loves to hear black people get disrespected and talked down upon. So this is the platform to do it on. He wouldn't say that on Say Cheese. You know, he ain't gonna get the response that he wants. But he go to Antoine Downs as a fucking cone his goddamn self. Yo, is that what happened, y'all? Does that sound smart to people? Is that the reason why white parents or white people didn't want their kids going to school with black kids? Because black kids is influenced by hip-hop music? I don't think so, y'all. I think anybody that believes that is a fucking dumbass. You feel me? I think anybody that believes that is a dumbass, man. Including Uncle Charlie.
So I understand. So it's a reason why your parents don't want you playing with certain kind of kids, because this kid is being exposed to some shit. I wasn't being exposed over here until I went to my aunts and my cousins in the house. And I bring that shit over here. Because children are not supposed to see it, hear it, nor speak it. So nigga, I was a wannabe. So by the time the culture
still wannabe.
And by the time black entertainment and black culture started propagating this shit, homie, you gotta think. Nigga, I'm 8, 9 years old. Our mother's a blue collar worker. Our dad is a blue collar worker. Our uncles are hustlers. And we all at home waiting for them to come off work with. And we got a VCR. So you gotta remember, homie, when I'm born into the world, nigga, Superfly in the Mac is like Dr. King and Malcolm X in the black entertainment world.
And then, right,
these movies are propagated and produced.
And he's speaking on this like this is not exploitation. Exploitation is why this happened. Like, this is not black people. This is not black culture. This is being exploited. This is mass exploitation. That's what it is. That's what happened in the 90s. That's what happened in the 80s. That's what's fucking currently still happening. And that's what they do to black people. They exploit. For monetary gain.
So to hear a nigga say, shut up, bitch, and she'll get slapped like a woman gets slapped in the movies, that ain't unusual.
Right.
Bitch, she gotta shut up. So nigga in school, guess what we doing? Shut up. We remember that shit in elementary. I already backhanded the bitch in the mouth. So we learned this in elementary. Nigga, we watching, nigga, I watched the Mac, the movie, nigga, probably 50 times, nigga, before I learned my math table. Mm-hmm. I can recite that shit. Nigga, and when Goldie said, nigga, I'm gonna have motherfuckers talking about me like they talking about Jesus, nigga, that was my line. And if I ain't got motherfuckers talking about me today like they talk about Jesus, nigga, I said they're not a little bitty boy. Nigga, I said they're a little bitty boy. So now, nigga, so then your mother is trying to counter this. She's not bringing these kind of men through your house. So I'm not seeing these kind of men within my household. When I step out on the porch, my neighbor is a Mexican who got a mom and daddy that's married. That's my best friend, Brian Allen. So I just Brian Allen's house. I don't know racism. The next door to me is a DEA agent. They tell on me every time I try to sneak out the window. So nigga, I'm surrounded by morals and positive values. Only time I'm seeing this bullshit is on television and when we go to Aunt B them house, or when I go with my grandmama, cause my grandmama on drugs. Homie, I didn't know what crack looked like until the DARE program came. And they bring the little vials and showed her what crack. I didn't know it did, nigga. I saw that my grandmama was on crack. I didn't know what that shit looked like. I was shielded as a child, as most child should be. The culture is one that took the veil off and exposed our children to the criminal elements of society.
See, he keeps saying it's the culture. It wasn't the culture. It's exploitation. People listen to this dumbass shit. Yo, Charleston White preaches self-hate and division within the community. That's what he does. Intentionally. He keeps saying it's the culture. No, it wasn't, yo. It was exploitation. Bitch, get it right. Or don't say this shit at all.
Side, the white man did. You gotta think, this nigga made it to the NBA. What street nigga, gangster nigga, talk how he talk, made it to the NBA and fulfilled the NBA contract and retired after the NBA and don't have no prison time. So he was a wannabe that didn't get to be that's trying to be. He's the wannabe that didn't get to be that's trying to be. Nigga, so just think, I never got to be. So nigga, so by the time I get to 5th, 6th grade, I just been watching it. So by the time it was 5th going into the 6th grade, colors came out. Yeah. Now it was 6th going to the 7th, colors came out. Nigga, the colors, niggas started putting bandanas in his pocket. Niggas had fur, saw the oozing machine.
So why he don't blame his mother for bad parenting? Why he don't blame his mother like he blamed everybody else's mother? Why is his mother this upstanding woman that who allowed her child to get influenced by media, influenced by music videos, movies, but she this upstanding woman? I think she should have did a better job parenting. Fuck it. Charleston White mother ain't parenting right, y'all. She should have did a better job. She supposed to sing the sign and put him in some type of program so he ain't throw his life away. Because if that was Julio's story or FBG Duck's story, he wouldn't show no compassion. He wouldn't have this level of understanding. It'd have been all disrespect. It'd have been all disrespect. But with his story, my mother, I was sheltered as a child. My mother did everything she could. Well, she ain't do enough, bitch. Because for one, you got influenced by not just your surroundings, but by things you seen on TV, and you grew up to be a fuckboy. So she should have did a better job raising your bitch ass. That's what she should have did.
And at first, they watching Rambo wanted to be a military soldier. Shoot the gun. They gave me Rambo at first. I had all the army men. Sit them all around the room. They didn't move. They were just still. I had all that shit. So nigga, I wanted to be a soldier at first because my granddad in the military, my other granddad. So I wanted to be a soldier boy, police officer. So my uncle said, nigga, you better not be no motherfucking pig, nigga. What's a pig? A punk ass cop. Hit me in the chest. Nigga, I ain't police. Nigga, hurt my heart. Nigga, I ain't want to be no fireman. But I want to be a police because I had all the police toys my mama bought. So nigga, the culture is shaping an innocent kid's mind because children mimic what they see and repeat what they hear.
Keep calling it culture. Misrepresenting what it was. Misrepresenting what it was. Keep calling it culture. Pay attention to the words, y'all. Y'all know people like listening to words.
So by the time I get to 6th grade, now I'm adolescent. Here come colors. But before then, nigga, you had Penitentiary 1, Penitentiary 2, Penitentiary 3. They had a little bitty nigga named Too Sweet that beat up all the big ugly niggas that was raping. They had a nigga named Eugene who was getting raped in prison, who had to sit down and pee like a woman. So I'm depicting this as a kid, homie. So nigga in the 6th grade, because I got my Uncle Curtis, my mama's sister started getting on drugs, her youngest sister. So my mama would let my Aunt B come stay with her. While my mama at work, she letting her street boyfriend come over. Nigga, he telling me all the prison stories, making it sound cool. Then they taking me to the store while they go steal cigarettes, calling a cigarette. Come back home, lock me out the room, fuck.
This nigga lying. This nigga lying, man. Like, I don't believe it. I don't believe this story, y'all. I don't know if y'all do or not. But that story sounds like fictitious. Hey, man. Sounds very fictitious, man. Sounds like he's trying to relate to, the struggle or relate to the obstacles that some of these kids face growing up in single-parent households. But it don't sound real. Everything just falls in line. Yeah, my aunt start getting high, and she live with us, and she bringing her street boyfriend over, and he get to tell me prison stories. Like, shut your bitch ass up, nigga. Where the fuck your mother was at, bitch? The fuck? This upstanding woman. So this upstanding woman just sit around and that shit to happen. She allowed her sister boyfriend to tell you prison stories. Man, I'm about sick of this nigga. I think Charles White mother could have did a better job parenting. That's what I think, to be honest. Right, come on now, JB. That shit sound crazy, man.
Let me back in, smoke cigarette, play card, and yeah, nigga. So now they teach me how to steal. I get to hear them and yeah, give me this pussy, bitch. And here's the head boy. So nigga, I can turn into a little freak. I'm learning some shit about my mama, but she don't know that.
Well, she should have known. Her job is to know. We ain't giving his mother no pass. Her job is to know. If she ain't know, that means she wasn't doing a good job parenting.
Yeah, your mama had your curse over her. So nigga, they already teaching me to be deceptive because that's your family that's doing this. Yeah, nigga. So by the time I get the nigga, but think about this. So I fall in the washing machine at 5 years old. I break everything from my waist down. So I had to learn how to walk from 5 to 7. As soon as I learned how to walk, I put my eye out playing with a homemade slingshot. So from 8 to 12, nigga, I had 9 eye surgery. So I had 8 to 12, I had 9 eye surgery before I had my eye removed. So the whole 6th grade year, I just had a patch on my eye. So I really didn't get my eye to 7th grade. So nigga, I got an insecurity. So 7th grade, I ain't a bad kid. I just got my new eye. I finally get to be a kid. Nigga, 8th grade, I catch a murder case. So these niggas want you to think I'm a street kid, and nigga, I've been in the hospital. I just got my new eye. I don't know nothing about the streets. Nigga, I've been watching television. I'm a wannabe.
Still wanna
trying to be. But I'm a.
But no, see yo, I can respect him saying that if he wasn't still doing it. He haven't learned. He haven't learned from his mistakes. He still wanna be. He still would try to be. Ain't 50 years old, y'all. Think about that. Think about 50 years old, still trying to find your place in life. It's Charleston White.
Kid, nigga. Yeah. So you niggas don't put the street codes on me as a baby. That's why I want to shame these niggas, homie. So at 14, nigga, I'm catch a murder case, nigga. All I know is to be honest, my nigga. I don't know the lie. I wasn't raised like y'all. Who did this, mama? Just what we did. I wasn't go against the police. We used to run and hug the police, nigga, during there.
Oh shit.
I wasn't raised with criminal values and morals, my nigga. I learned that from as I got older listening to music. But I wasn't taught it. So I can't stand on it.
It's really like a
See what I'm
bitch.
saying? Yeah. It's not the foundation of who I am and how I was raised. How you was raised and where you was raised is your foundation. You just add to it as you build the structure throughout life. But nigga, my foundation was built good and sturdy. Yeah. Yeah, so I went back to my foundation.
I think his mother could have did better. I think his mother could have did better, y'all. I disagree. I think she did a horrible job raising them boys. Both of them went to prison. One of them got influenced by music, being a follower. I think she did a horrible job. I think she could have did a whole lot better.
Because I didn't know what I was doing in the streets, nigga. I went back to my foundation. Praying, God, yeah. So I grew up in a boys' home, really studying the culture from the outside. While y'all was on the inside listening and dancing, I was on the outside seeing it how nigga, throughout the years, we all transform and shape to the culture. We wouldn't have never knew nothing about Moet Chandon and Master P would have never told us.
Yeah,
we wouldn't knew nothing about Versace. Giovanni Versace, Pac wouldn't have been rapping about it in the Dob hats, nigga. We wouldn't know about threesomes if these niggas didn't put it in song. We wouldn't know about Percocets. We wouldn't know about nothing if these niggas didn't speak and throw a microphone to us.
Yo, but that's yo. But you see what he doing? Why he not going after executives then? Why he not going after Sony? Warner Brothers. You know what I mean? But I ain't talking about them. They're the ones that push the button. Radio stations, right? Why you not going after the culprits? You know, the real culprits, the culprits that facilitate it. The ones that really benefit from it. Because it's not his agenda. His agenda is to shame black people. That man got an agenda, man. He says it all the time. Hey, yo. Why the fuck are they taking me at, man? Why the fuck am I going this way? This is where I'm supposed to be going.
We see it in our daily lives, but we can't highlight it because we're in survival mode. We're in pain. We're in struggle. But when we're having fun and entertaining ourselves, the music helps us highlight all the negative attributes of our culture to grab a hold to.
Yeah.
The music highlights it for us. The white boy don't. And then when it's the music labels that's putting it out, it's the niggas that's writing it out their hearts. In his heart.
It's not how that works, Charlie. It's not how that works, buddy. They can write, they can do love songs. But the label can look at, they can do a whole love album. We are the world type shit. We are the children. And distribute that shit to the label look at that bitch and be like, nah, come back with something else, buddy. This ain't it. This ain't it. But Charlie knows that. Uncle Charlie knows that, y'all. I'm sure. I think most people know that. You know, it's been discussed on numerous occasions. But since black people, since you don't like to think for themselves, they just listen to words and be like, yeah, that's right. And the whole time he wrong as a motherfucker. As usual. Wrong as a bitch. Intentionally though. Like, yo, Charles White not stupid, yo. I think Charles White intentionally misleads.
Who write these lyrics, nigga? When these nigga Ferg hit song, who wrote it? The record label didn't write it. So who's coming up with these words? Who's putting these phrases together?
Hey, yo. Yo, they can make a hit song. Like, I just keep playing it. They can make you believe anything is a hit. They made people believe Sexy Red can rap. You know how? Paid all the blogs to post it. Put it in a magazine. Put it on this. Then they can force a person down your throat. Whatever they want to do. I learned that through that video I did on how rap in prison is how the people that run the rap industry, same people run the prison industry. You got companies, you got shell companies, and you got subsidiaries of that company. But you'll never know that. So yeah, they can take Sexy Red and have Sexy Red song playing on the radio, in the clubs, and put Sexy Red on TV, sitcoms, movies, and you wonder how the fuck is she getting all these opportunities? You know why? You know why, yo? Because the same people run all the motherfucking businesses, just under different names. So it's appearing. It appears that she's lit, and I don't want to pick on Sexy Red, I'm just using her as an example. It appears that she's climbing the ranks. But really, all she doing is getting ran through all their channels. That's how it works. Uncle Charlie knows that. But he just does anything to put the blame on black people. Put the blame on the culture. You know, he misrepresented the culture in the beginning of this whole dialogue. Misrepresented it. Called their movies coming out the culture. Now that was exploitation. Yeah, he probably is. I'm sure he is, yo. Charles White ain't organic, y'all. It's not organic, man. Man, working with the system, man. Working with the system. The man got on tour with Live Nation, yo. They made him a comedian. That man came out as an antagonist. Well, he's still an antagonist. And they made him a fucking comedian. Jumped all the channels. You know, man, there be people that have been comedians for years. And they ain't never get to work with Live Nation. Charles White come out as an antagonist on the internet and get a Live Nation deal. Come on, man. It's obvious what the fuck the nigga is. A lot of us just slow and don't want to believe the truth.
You, nigga, based on what's in your heart.
Yeah.
So, yeah, nigga, so I came to really attack the culture because it's imagery. It's propaganda that's using imagery, gangster imagery, nigga, to control a specific group of people in America. And we're targeted by it. So, yeah, that's why these niggas hate me, nigga.
So he tell everybody snitch. So basically what he's talking about is how hip-hop influences the youth, right? A lot of these rappers aren't living what they rap, but the people that's listening to these raps are living it, and they're going to prison behind some of these things that's being said in these rap songs. But that's not everybody. I don't even know what percentage I would put on that. But then on the reverse end, Charleston White. Alright, hold up before I say that. So we know rap, prison, you know, it's all connected. We know this. This is a fact. It's not debatable. We know the same people run the same both industries. So these rap lyrics that people is reciting and people is living by got people ending up in prison. So Charleston White, and we know the prison numbers is high. So Charleston White is the adverse, but he's really pushing the same message because he's pushing prison. You understand what I'm saying? Charleston White is pushing snitching, so which in turn he's pushing prison. Rap is pushing prison. So what the fuck? What is he doing different? Charles White said niggas need to tell, snitch, send him to jail. Rap music sends people to jail. But he's trying to sell you this idea that he's against it. Nah, bitch, you part of the same motherfucking system, fuck boy. You see how you did that? When you listen with your own brain instead of just listening to words. When you use your own brain, your own mind, instead of listening to fucking wordplay. You see how you just break down the nonsense? And then Charles White talking nonsense, man. Just like he always does. That shit don't sound smart. It only sounds smart to dummies. You pushing the same narrative, my nigga. You pushing the same line. You just doing it a different way. Similar to like how I said Umar. I think Umar was part of Black Lives Matter. You give him the problem, you give him the cause, and you give him the effect. You give him the problem and you give him the solution. But in reality, they both the problem. The same people that gave the problem ain't gonna give you the solution, man. They's gonna give you something that look like a solution that's really just gonna add to the problem. And that's what Charleston White does. He looks like the solution, but all he does is add to the problem. Do that make sense? Do people understand that? Or did y'all get lost? Yeah, he think he a rapper. That's all he ever wanted to be in his life. All he ever wanted to be in his life was a rapper, y'all. He finally made it. You know what I mean?
Attack their guards. He's still trying to play gangster. You know, he claimed Bloods. Who put him down with the Bloods?
Oh, Steven Jackson?
Yeah, they claim Bloods. Him and Antoine, what's that, Marquise Daniels. All them niggas, look up their YouTube rap video. They been throwing up blood. Yeah, man, came Blood. So,
He's a former NBA player.
man, when did he get put down? Who caught him in? When did he go do a drive-by and kill somebody? When did he put in some work? So he mad at me because I said fuck George Floyd. But I said fuck George Floyd the day after he died. I didn't wait years later. I said fuck him after he died. When I saw George Floyd laying down on the ground and he wasn't squirming, nigga get off me, putting up no effort to fight to get a white ball off him, I ain't clapping for no punk like him. That's a...
Oh, George Floyd was a play, y'all. I keep telling y'all. I feel the same way about George Floyd. Now I ain't calling no punk. You know what I mean? But that's not normal. You know? Naturally, your body is going to fight if you're in a situation where you're being basically strangled. That's basically what it was. That nigga ain't put up no fight. That was very, very strange to me. Very strange. For a motherfucker to die like that without putting out a fight, I always looked at that shit with the side eye. Like, how the fuck he just... And this is a big guy. This guy is 6'5" or 6'7" or some shit. That man just sat there and let that man lean on him, put his knee on his head, and ain't put up no fight, ain't squirm, ain't do nothing. All that nigga did was scream. That's not normal. Look at the Eric Garner situation. It happened around the same time. Eric Garner put up a fight to his last breath. George Floyd sat there and died peacefully. It's fucking crazy. Never seen nothing like it. And then everything that happened afterwards just made it even more questionable. And then when you factor in Black Lives Matter wasn't a black group, and you look at all the Black Lives Matter rally and protests, you realize it wasn't black people out there. Just make you question the whole situation. So I be the same way. I don't give a fuck about no goddamn George Floyd. George Floyd is a play. But Charles White still a bitch. You know what I mean? It don't take the fact that Charles White is a bitch. I mean, we can't never forget that.
Sissy, that's nigga, you laying there. You let that man kill you.
Yeah, hide not. You don't sit there, that's what I'm saying, hide not. You don't sit there and let a nigga kill you, man. Fuck no. Without putting out no fight. I don't know, man. I don't give a fuck how he was. That just makes it seem like it was even more questionable. The nigga sat around. The nigga had a fake $20 bill. And then sat there, knowing the police was being called, and waited for the police. Nigga ain't even leave. And then you look at none of it makes sense, y'all. All of it is questionable. You got Derek Chavez, whatever the fuck his name is. He's on duty, but not his normal partner, but a rookie, and a guy that been on the force for 2 days. That shit was all questionable. And that wasn't even supposed to be his call. That wasn't supposed to be his call. None of it makes sense.
You didn't put up no fight, but if it was somebody black, because if you look at your criminal record, George kicked in a woman's door in the middle of the night, a pregnant woman's door, put a gun to her belly and say, "Where the money at?" So he couldn't do that to the white man when the white man was on him? Make the white man kill you, nigga. That's don't lay down. So nigga, I got a will to live, and I'm gonna fight to live. So when I seen that, I ain't had no compassion for him. Yeah. So then when I saw the whole video, I didn't like him after that. Bitch ass nigga should have went to jail. Nigga, he's sitting in the car, the man begging him to go to jail. And I'm saying, when did nigga stop wanting to go to jail? I thought the objective was not to talk to the police. White boy, take me to jail. I get to jail, call my woman, call whoever, or I lay it down. But I don't hold court in the street with the law. I already know I'm going to jail. But he trying to...
Well, every time Charleston White got arrested, that man had hours-long interrogations where he told him his whole fucking life. I mean, that nigga told the police his whole life every time he got arrested. Like, I ain't never seen nothing like that shit. Yeah, you know, I was a community activist. the black people turned their back on me. They called me a coon, and I backed the blue. Yeah, shut your bitch ass up, nigga. Police ass nigga. Federal informant ass nigga.
Swallow the dope, big bad nigga. So this Jackson boy mad, cause I said F his brother. He played like he came looking for me. But nigga, ain't nobody in Texas came looking for me but that one nigga. And he found me. And it's easy to find me.
Why would he come looking?
Well, I don't like Steven Jackson either, because Steven Jackson came from that same play. See, my stance is consistent, y'all. I don't know if people pay attention. Steven Jackson was created from that same play. He been in our face ever since. As that nigga career was over, you ain't see yo like that. I think they just started their podcast. Once George Floyd died, podcast went through the roof. Steven Jackson, every motherfucker way, y'all on the news. Yeah, that's my brother. I think he was part of the Black Lives Matter play. Yo, Black Lives Matter was the biggest play ever ran in probably United States history. In recent history, that I can vouch for. That was a serious play, y'all. Serious play. That was orchestrated by white America. Because what they did was, they used black pain to push gay rights. I told y'all that. I think people can see it now. But I've been calling it out since the beginning when Facebook was banning me. And blocking my videos. And cutting my phone off when I try to upload videos. This was all during censorship. I've been on the internet, yo, since 2020. But I wasn't on YouTube, I was on Facebook. Probably still got videos on Facebook. Matter of fact, no, they took my page, so they took all my videos. But I've been calling that shit out since the beginning. Since the beginning. When Black Lives Matter had on their page that their goal was to change the family dynamic. That's what they said. They wanted to change the family dynamic. They wanted to make women roles in the house different. They wanted to preach 2 men can be a mother and a father. This is on their website before the world caught on, and they changed it. I got it in my phone. I think I posted it to my community before. It's in my phone. The screenshot of what they was really about from the beginning. My song came out of Black Lives Matter. I don't fuck with nobody that came from that Black Lives Matter movement. Nobody. Not Tamika Mallory. Not my song. Not Stephen Jackson. Nobody. They all suspect forever. Like I said, that's how I am. Like, you can't flip-flop with me. Once I see what you is, that's what you is. You can't then come back and try to, nah, fuck no, bitch, you sold out. Stay the fuck over there. The rest of the sellouts.
Oh, he said he wanted to see me about the George Floyd shit, but he did not in Texas, and everybody know I carry a gun. The nigga who hit me in the barbershop, I got charged with 2 aggravated assault for chasing him with my gun. He didn't just hit me and walk to the car.
Hey,
you know what I mean? I wouldn't got my gun. Nigga, the police charged me.
You ain't got his gun when that nigga was gone. Charles White type nigga Charles White come shooting at everybody gone, he just shooting at the air. Bitch, they gone already, Charles. We got to save your bullets. That nigga got the gun and ran out that bitch. That nigga was gone. That nigga been gone for 10 minutes. He went out that bitch and caused the scene. Oh, bitch ass nigga probably shot in the air. Bitch ass nigga punched me in my face. Nigga was gone, Charles. Got his dumb ass locked up for that shit. Causing the scene. Just like he caused the scene that time with when he got the beef with the guys on Facebook. You know, the interrogation we watched. Got to beef with the guys on Facebook, they pressed him. Pulled up on him. Nigga ducked behind the cars with a firearm in his hand. Ain't shoot nothing. They came to fight. Bitch ass ain't want to fight. He wanted to. Man, I don't see how y'all respect this nigga.
He for catching me on camera, running through that bitch, looking, where you at, motherfucker? Everybody in the bathroom. Y'all just scared the people in the building looking for that nigga. That's the part they don't tell. So yeah, now, so now, nigga, he claimed me looking for me. Nigga, you ain't looking for me with Texas. This is stand your ground state, and you 7 feet tall, and I'm weighing 122 at the time. So, he say he looking for me, but he wasn't. My comedy show posted every week.
Yeah.
Nigga, you can buy a ticket at the front row. Nigga jumped on stage with Dave Chappelle. Try it. So he was mad about that, homie. But what he really mad about is me and him got mutual friends. Guy by the name of Damon Wills. They freaked together. Damon Wills was married. Me and Damon Wills was working with Hype together. Hype Youth Outreach. He was a part of my organization. I was giving him an extension of my youth organization where I used to go to Port Arthur and work with the kids in the school at the high school I went to.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, rather than Steven Jackson helping him.
That's what I'm saying, Kenneth. Steven Jackson ain't with the people. He opposing. He was with Black Lives Matter ever in life. There's no coming back from that. Black Lives Matter ran a huge play, huge scam. Can't come back from that, bro. You connected yourself to that shit, bitch. You screamed it. You marched with them niggas. That shit was not black people. It was not black people. Hey, Shawnee, you from Philly? You remember when the niggas in Philly kicked Black Lives Matter out? Hey, Sean, you remember when they tried to come to Philly? And them niggas from Philly told them niggas, y'all can't protest out here? Yeah. I remember it. There was a whole video on it. They tried to come to Philly and post up, and they got kicked out. Like, yo, get the fuck out of here with that shit, man. Y'all ain't coming out here to fuck with our city. It wasn't black people. It was Antifa. Black Lives Matter, Antifa. And negative groups. That's what it was. Yeah, they told them roll out. Fuck out of here. That's why they did it in Minnesota. Where they got it. Just think about the Black Lives Matter protest, y'all. That shit was in Minnesota. Yo, Minnesota has like a 5% black population. And it was in another city. They got a very small black population. You got cities like New Orleans, Mississippi, certain parts of Mississippi, Louisiana, certain parts of Mississippi, Detroit, Baltimore, Philadelphia. They got a large black population. Why the fuck they ain't protesting right there? If it was organic. If it was really black people, you would have thought that those would have been the cities that, protested the hardest. But it wasn't. It was in fucking Minnesota. You know what I mean? Where was the other city? Where was the other city, y'all? There's another city where the black population was marginal. Go back and look at the protests, man. It was all gays out there, man. And no disrespect to the gay community, but that's just what it was. It's just what it was. Motherfuckers was gay as a bitch, and it was white. There was a few people out there confused. You always gonna get the people that's confused that think they. You had the people that was confused. You had the people that knew that this shit was on some gay shit, and then you had the people that just wanted to be a part of something. Then you had the people that thought that they was marching for a righteous movement, but you didn't have the full support of the black people. That wasn't what that was. Man, speak to DC.
On him, I think at the time he was wanting to break away from Hype and create a program that was called I Found Me, because he spent 22 years in prison for a murder he committed.
The guy that you're talking about right now?
Our mutual friend Damon Wills.
Okay.
So Damon Wills
got a mutual friend.
We got a mutual. They best buddies. So that's why he called Dewberry. He could have found me. Nigga, Dewberry called me and said that nigga looking for me because I would have made it possible. Just catch a free killer NBA player, nigga, in self-defense. In Texas, he came from another city, another state to confront me about what I said with every intent to harm me. Man, I would love to kill a black man with those intentions. I would love to make a nigga mama cry with those intentions. You don't hurt me about what I done said, and you done said some things in life that hurt people. You done said something wrong to your woman, a neighbor, but you gonna hurt me for what I said? I'll kill you, nigga. So bring your bitch ass. So he talking like that, nigga. I keep weapons for black folks like him. So, he done made all these threats, homie, but nigga, so Damon Wills is out after doing 22 years working with me. We're going to, this is documented. We're going to youth organization, we're going to youth prisons, we're going to in Port Arthur. So rather than Steven Jackson helping him fund this, he taking him away from his family. They fucking hold, having threesome, recording it, and the man wife find it. So while he out,
the guy that just got out of prison.
Yeah, the guy just got out of prison. So while Damon Wilson running with Steven Jackson as a crew, hanging with the rappers rather than working with the kids that we had going on, I'm on the thing saying fuck the gangs, fuck Nipsey Hussle. So they say, oh man, nut tripping, cuz. So now I'm tripping, cause we all in the same little clique, right?
Yeah.
So it's another nigga in the clique, fucking Damon Wills' wife, while he out partying. So he the one letting them know, man, look what Steven Jackson doing with your husband. So everybody nigga mad at me. They don't just want to tell the truth, man. So I'm saying, nigga, I ain't known for none of what y'all doing, nigga. I've been working with kids. I ain't known for fucking on these kids' mamas. Man, I ain't doing so, nigga. I ain't even came to the internet thing yet, homie. I ain't even came to the. So I'm saying, if this nigga really your homeboy, nigga, tell him open some doors for we really working with kids.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's why these niggas, homie, yeah, they won't tell the whole story, Tom.
He got to grow up, man.
So that's why he's still talking,
up, bro.
nigga. Yeah, nigga.
Yeah. Ain't he in his 50s?
He older than me, I think. Nah, he might a few years younger than me. Man, nigga don't want, homie, don't none of you nigga want no problem, homie. That's why I ain't no.
So Steven Jackson gotta grow up, but you sitting around that bitch with a grown ass 20-year-old. Charles White don't gotta grow up though. All the fuck shit he doing, all the disrespect he's spewing, he don't gotta grow up though. Yeah, he just be talking, man. He don't gotta grow up. Okay, dissing the dead at 50. I think if anybody need to grow up, it'd be Charleston White motherfucking ass.
Nobody caught me yet. These niggas don't want to catch me. I might could have been caught.
I guess I don't know, man. I would think that
nigga
to make that type of money,
it ain't nothing to go to jail for beating me up. I'm just a $500 bond. $500 bond.
That's true.
It's a misdemeanor. But what they know is he got something he gonna use. Not only that, I'm going to jail because he gonna call the police. Once I realized that the most self-defense tool you can use on a black man, I'm gonna call the police, nigga. Watch how fast he go when you try to act like you go down 911. Because if he do anything after that, the white man have put a law in place that's called interfering with a 911 call. If you say, bitch, I don't give a damn about you calling 911, and she on the phone with 911 and 911 here, that's interfering because you're trying to intimidate her. Yeah. That's a felony offense, nigga. Just get 911 on the call and let him talk bad in the background. Just call 911 and let him talk bad in the background.
Look.
He'll get all kind of feelings.
Look, what I tell you. He talking about rappers. There's rapping niggas to prison, but he promotes prison. He promotes jail. It seems very contradictory to me. I don't know how y'all look at it, but that seems like a serious contradiction. Ultimately, he's pushing the same agenda. They on the same team. Controlled opposition. That's what you call controlled opposition. Told y'all your COINTELPRO went digital. Digital COINTELPRO. How can you talk so bad about the rappers who you accuse of pushing the culture into negativity? and pushing people into prison, but then you push the same message. Ultimately, fuck all of it. Yo, it don't matter how you get there, as long as you get there. You just going about it a different way, but it's the same message. Same message. Black man need to go to jail. That's the message. Hit that like button, y'all. Hit the cash app.
Stupid ass nigga. The only way to beat the white man is with his law. That's why he make laws every year that you can't keep up with. The only way to beat the white man in America is with his law. Don't you know a slave mailed himself in the mail and got out of slavery by mailing with the law? So man, nigga, you dumb ass nigga can't come on here and argue with me and be talking about hurting me. You looking for me and you publicly saying this. The only reason I got charged with those 2 aggravated assaults because I once went against our police department when an officer got killed. That's what brought me and Tia together. My best friend, or one of my best friend's sons by the name of Dacian Steptoe, killed a high-ranking Fort Worth police officer. Once I spoke about that on Cam New's podcast, that's when they put those charges on. As soon as I came back from that podcast, that's because I pulled the scab off. Because they unjustly and wrongfully had killed that kid. They didn't bring him to trial. They executed him on the spot because nigga Garrett Hull was a bad motherfucker in the police department. Yeah. They executed that. So nigga, when I brought that up, homie, that nigga, when I got back, nigga, they had charges, felony charges on me. So they called that kicking the ball down the road. They knew I was gonna beat it. But nigga, they knew, man, nigga, I was attacked, and this guy was a killer. This was our Woody. This was our thug. Yeah. Everybody's scared of this nigga, homie. Shit, I ain't scared of evil, nigga. Because I know what these niggas scared of. Me and the law. And guess who the law? Me. Nigga, I work. Nigga, I help the FBI create a new COINTELPRO just like they use nigga.
That's what he's doing. Like, yo, how do y'all not see this shit, man? He didn't admitted it on multiple occasions. He is COINTELPRO. Like, and niggas be over that bitch, I'm saying, but he right. That bitch ain't said nothing right. You know what happened with Malcolm X? Let me show you. Let me show y'all something. Show you what Malcolm X said when them bitches tried to get him to motherfucking talk. My little man said this to me the other day. Shut your bitch ass up. Shut up, bitch. Show you what a real revolutionary would say. Niggas don't work with law enforcement. Man, fucking stupid ass phone. Stupid shit, man. Then Malcolm X.
They insult me, period.
That's cap.
They insult my intelligence. When they, and not only they insult me, period. If they think I would tell them anything.
Such a bitch ass up.
But it would be good, and I think in many ways it might might be of some benefit to the organization. You know, if in fact we can eliminate people. There's no government agency that can ever expect any information out of me that's in any way detrimental to any religious group or black group for that matter in this country. No government agency. That's fine. Because they should use that same energy to go and find who bombed that church down there in Alabama. Well, and if these government agencies spend as much money and time and energy, you know what somebody in the South is saying?
You hear that? There's no government agency that can get me to say anything about no black group. But now you got Charleston White admitting, I work with the FBI. What the fuck happened to black people? And black people vouching for this fuck boy. Y'all should be ashamed of yourself, man. Anybody that agrees with this man need to be ashamed. This man's a fucking clown. He's a part of the problem. Controlled opposition. It's part of the problem. It's not the solution. He's just posing as the solution.
Nigga to kill Fred Hampton. I'm the nigga they. Me? Nigga, I work. Nigga, I help the FBI create a new COINTELPRO just like they use nigga to kill Fred Hampton. I'm the nigga they can get to kill Fred Hampton again. Nigga better leave me alone. Nigga make me mad. I go work with the police against them, nigga. And I really love the police. I really love law enforcement because I think them the badass mother.
You got a black man laughing like, oh, these guys are fucking clowns. That's why I don't watch them, don't support them, only refute them when it's necessary. If this shit ain't never come across my timeline, I'd have never watched it. I ain't interested in nothing Anton Daniels got motherfucking say. He's a fucking clown. They gonna beat his ass up. Or Uncle Charles, snitching ass. Niggas call your unc. Niggas call this nigga unc. The fuck out of here, man. That nigga better tighten up. What the fuck wrong with black people? A motherfucking unc.
Fuckers walking on earth. Law enforcement. I see how everybody get right when they come around. I wish I could have been one. So now, nigga, I just join them in spirit.
What do you think about DC and the police?
I think we need to go to Chicago next, Trump. I think Chicago next. Go put them boots on the ground, kick them niggas ass. Cause listen, never in the history of America until they had niggas fresh out of slavery. Until niggas was trying to build Black Wall Street, they had never went a whole week and niggas didn't kill nobody. When we had a struggle, we didn't have.
Yo, that shit won't work. Yeah, fuck no, Diane, we ain't. That shit won't work. Like I told you, yo, Trump is putting a Band-Aid on a bullet wound. It's like, yo, he's putting a Band-Aid on a bullet wound. The people that would have lost their life in the time frame that Trump deployed the National Guard, more than likely still gonna lose their life when they leave. You know what I mean? Economics is the issue, man, not police. The neighborhood is already saturated with fucking police and law enforcement. They can't be there forever. These niggas got jobs. They got other obligations. It don't matter how many cities he deployed them to. And how crime stops while they're there. Because once they leave, all it's gonna do is pick back up again.
Black on black crime. Nigga had to be a roof to stop the toilet from leaking. These niggas got somewhere free to stay. So they got time to kill one another. We need fuck the National Guard. Send them motherfuckers that caught Bin Laden. Get them niggas ass out of retirement and send them to they caught in Chirac, don't they?
Yeah.
Don't they call it Chirac?
469,000 people watched this clown ass shit. I'm scared to go to the comments. Like, I am scared to go to the comments. I can just imagine the idiocracy and the stupidity that lies in the motherfucking comments. That shit gonna make me break my phone. So I ain't even gonna read the comments. I can just imagine the black people that's in the comments cheering them on. A lot of white people in the comments loving it. There's some white people here that loves to see black people get talked down upon. They love it. They already look at it as like the worst anyway. Now you got a black man that's agreeing with them. Oh my God, that's like fucking Christmas. Christmas came early. And then you got black people that be in the comments, don't even realize they're being preyed upon and manipulated and misled. Co-signing and shit. Goddamn shame.
Correct. Then let Trump send the federal military on there and kick them niggas in their ass. That's the only thing gonna get these niggas right. They went a whole week with 0 murders. Thank you, Donald Trump. That's unheard of in America. Somebody dies every 3 minutes in America. Thanks to Donald Trump, and 0 bodies was counted.
Recently one person died, and immediately Trump said they need to bring the death penalty.
Man, listen, Trump, fuck the death penalty. Send them where you just sent that Mexican for over there in El Salvador, where they had like push their bald head down. Send their ass over there. They got too many privileges in prison. It's too easy for these niggas.
Hey, who you talking about? Charleston? Yeah, Charleston is it's a piece of work, man. I'm mad that we allowed them to get force-fed to us. And we allowed this bitch ass to gain this much fucking support. You know, because he really don't deserve no support. He really not for the people at all. Everything he does is self-serving. It's not giving no real game, no real information, no real statistics. Nothing is real. It's all lies. You know, and people ain't going to do their due diligence to expose the lies, so they're just going to listen.
They get to sit around and play domino, motherfucker. Next thing you know, they arguing over football. Well, meet me up under the TV. They fight. Man, they need chain gang, 18-hour slave. Prison system in America is too easy for our motherfucking tax dollars. It is not inhumane. See how these niggas ass get.
Yo, do y'all hear that? Do y'all hear that? This a guy that ain't never been in prison. How the fuck he know? He ain't did a day in prison. That man was a youth offender. He ain't did a day in prison. He ain't do a day on lockup. He don't know what the fuck he's talking about. That man caught a juvenile time. But going on platform talking about how prison need to be tougher. Bitch, go first. Then come back and say the same shit. I guarantee you won't, fuck boy. Nigga put a knife in your dumb ass. Dumb ass nigga. Be saying anything.
Like, do you see how they didn't take that for him, but for our most niggas, it take what he got to come home and do right. Yeah. See, the whole objective of the criminal justice system is to lock you up during what they call your prime crime years. Mm-hmm. And this is real. This is what they teach you in law.
I've never even heard of this.
To lock you up, what they call during your prime crime years. It used to be 12 to 18. Push in the boy facility, come home at 18, go to the military, don't have no more problem out of them. Become a police officer. We came along, our prime crime year went from 12 to 40. That's me and your group. Yeah. You know why? Because we started listening to this bullshit too early. Crime and the criminal elements of society start being propagated, promoted, glorified, and idolized and rewarded in our culture. It wasn't shame. So we started listening to it at an early age. So all the psychologists, criminologists, psychiatrists start talking to these kids. Yeah. Well, what's influencing this? They start saying, man, the goddamn music. Start having meetings in Congress. Hey, we need to change this shit. We need to start sending kids to prison at 12 years old. Why? Look at these reports. This is deeper than statistics. Look at these reports. So, nigga, you talking about from 12 to 40. They get me at 14. I started meeting hundreds of children who had murder cases at 12. My partner killed his next door neighbor, stabbed him 93
That's
times.
crazy.
My partner at 12 years old killed his next door neighbor 93 times. So I fell in a group of children in America who became the first children of this era who began to commit crimes such as murder and capital murder outside of California, Chicago, New York, Philly, Baltimore, DC. So them niggas were killing in the 70s because of poverty.
Yeah.
In the South, we didn't have really extreme poverty. We had more of a community base. They didn't have a community base up there.
See how he just glossed over that? So that thwarts his whole argument that it was all music related. Nah, man. Like I said earlier, that's a small percentage. But he's trying to make that the catalyst for crime. But in reality, like I said, I told y'all, yo, Baltimore been Baltimore since the fucking 70s, 60s. Niggas been dying. That shit ain't had nothing to do with no motherfucking music. It was all economic based. Come on, lady. You're on the way, sweetheart. This is a tight ass spot. Oh. Trying to put this right here. Man, this shit getting crazy, man. Hey, Philip, shut your bitch ass up. Hit the cash app, bitch. Motherfucking cash app, Philip. You can't come over here talking crazy if you ain't hit the cash app. Can't come over here talking crazy if you ain't hit the cash app. Dang, that motherfucking sun blazing. It's a long ass ride, man. Appreciate y'all doing this ride with me, man. It's like an hour ride. We're going back to Uncle Charlie in a minute. I can't believe niggas really call your aunt. Like, that was crazy. Niggas call him aunt, Shannon Sharp aunt. We got too many aunts, y'all. We need to limit. We need to limit the aunts. The motherfucking aunt. Y'all got apps. Fuck, I ain't got no apps. Bitch, you got apps? Charleston White is my app. Yeah, I guess I do have apps. Charleston White. And all these clowns, Whack 100. DJ UTV. Man, what it do? DJ Academic. And the people that support the corner and the buffoonery. Those my apps. You my app, matter of fact. Shay. The Charleston White supporters are my apps. These academics. Clown ass. need to get some motherfucking gloves. This damn cut job messed my motherfucking hands up. Nah, I'm from Baltimore. We talked about Young Thug for 3 days, man. We ain't talking about Jeffrey no more, man. Seti Nash is my app. Matter of fact, it's my biggest app. Seti Nash. CSI Seti. You keep threatening me online, man. You keep threatening me with physical violence. Yeah, crisis acting Nash. Yeah, this tire flat. That's why they needed the tow. They needed a tow because the tire was flat. You know, a lot of these cars don't be coming with spare tires and shit. Yeah, they ain't got a spare. I had to take this bitch a whole hour away. Shit was far as a bitch. Man, hell yeah. They got AAA. So they probably paying for monthly. They only got these 38 minutes of that shit. An hour or something, right? Hell yeah, keep hiding that shit. Fuck wrong with you? Hey, why on earth would you reveal it? Obviously, that sounds like something you like doing. Yeah, fuck wrong with your kiddo. You know, we lie over here. We promote lying over here, man. Fuck, you better not dare think about telling the truth. Think this is, man. This ain't no motherfucker. This ain't church. Yeah, Yo, crazy. Try to find where the fuck that Dropbox at. Set me all the way out this bitch. Look like they all share the same block. It's like 3 dealerships up here. Nah, man. Nah, yo, this ain't that. Yo, this page is predicated on cash apps and keeping the lie alive, man. That's what we do over here. Hey, Josiah, you got some mental health issues that you need attended to, man. Yeah, man. That's issues that you need attended to. That's how you moving. God damn. What the fuck? They must got one drop box for all the dealerships. Must be what they got. I just walked around the whole fucking building. What the fuck is this? You see, that's not a drop box. I don't know, what do you call lesbian dinosaur? Fill us in, man. We've been dying to know. That's a question that people been asking that question the whole live. We've been live for 3 hours and people been asking that shit the whole time. So let us know, man. Fill us in. Cassie Pitchford. What the fuck? I'd have never thought that, man. Yo, they're gonna have to figure this shit out on the back end. Cause I ain't walking around this goddamn building no more. They put these keys right in this drop box that I see. Hopefully that's the drop box for the whole dealership. Just walk around this whole goddamn building, man. Yeah, we're gonna get back to Uncle Charlie in a minute. Expose the lies, the deceit. Yeah, man. Expose the lies and the deceit. The Cash App. If you're trolling, hit the Cash App. Only people we allow to troll is people that hit the Cash App daily. So you can't just Cash App us once and think that's gonna cover your troll costs. We got a troll cost over here, man. Every time you want to troll, you gotta at least hit the Cash App. It's mandatory. Brothers and sisters. Now I told y'all, I'm the new Pan-African Prince. You know what I mean? Since Umar Johnson disappeared, I'm picking up where he left off. I'm picking up for where our big brother Umar left off, huh? Oh, goodness. Need to get some fucking gas. This is a long ass ride, man. Shit. Alright, hold on. Let me close this call out. A 3 Moon Dude 2. Did you hit the Cash App yet? Yeah, he just scrambling and scraping right now, JB. What's up, Clemson? Trying to figure out his next move. You gone, Shawnee? He trying to figure out his next move. You know what I mean? The old scams ain't working. Repeating everything 3 times, and people ain't hitting the Cash App like they used to. He's trying to figure out his next move. That's all. He'll be back with a new scam. He'll be back with a new scam. He can't help. Goodness. No, my bad, y'all. You know, he can't help himself. You know, scamming is contagious. Yo. Once you live a life, once you got away with one scam, man, you gonna go down the whole motherfucking Nah, Anna. How the fuck else you get out of this bitch? He might start selling plates. Nasty ass food. Talking about it's the best I ever had. You can't really believe nothing Umar Johnson say for real. All he does is lie. All he does is fucking lie. Now we got a long ass ride back. Hey man, God bless you more, man. Got a long ass ride back to the fucking shop. No, you don't need no money. I need the money. Fuck you think this is? We trying to help black boys, man. You don't need no money. You don't even need to eat. All you need to do is hit the Cash App. That's all you need to do. If you hit the Cash App, everything gonna be alright. I promise you. We ain't found this in the Charleston white goofy ass. I'm sure he said some more shit that need to be talked about.
Not really extreme poverty. We had more of a community base. They didn't.
Yeah, yo, that's how you get blessed, yo. You get blessed by blessing others. You know what I mean? You bless the cash app, a blessing coming your way. You heard me? You know what I mean? You bless the cash app, I guarantee you get a blessing in 48 hours. Guaranteed. All you gotta do is bless the cash app.
Have a community base up there. So outside of those major cities, they probably had a few kids that were catching violent cases. But because of our culture, the crack epidemic, homie, by 87, 88, America was starting to see kids committing violent crimes that the adults was committing. And
because of our culture. No, bitch. It's because of the crack epidemic. Fuck boy. That's what it was. But you see how he keep trying to put the blame back on black people. Yo, the crack epidemic destroyed the black community, y'all. That's really what happened. You know what I mean? Brutal honesty. The crack epidemic destroyed the black community. And we've been trying to rebuild it every motherfucking since. But every time we try, they come back with some more bullshit to push us back. That's what's really going on. I don't know what the fuck Uncle Charlie is talking about. The crack epidemic and exploitation. You know what I mean? The crack epidemic and exploitation is what damaged the black community. As well as welfare. You know, mass incarceration. You know, it was a multitude of things, man. A star rising. Or whatever the fuck the name is, hit the cash app.
I never saw that before. Man. So that's what made Joe Biden and Hillary Clinton say, hey, man, we done had some that's where the term super predator. Yeah. They assessed us wrong. It was kids with trauma who were coming out of community.
They didn't assess us wrong, bitch. They said that. They said that. They knew exactly what they just didn't give a fuck. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, yo, this nigga is stupid. Well, I don't think he's stupid. I just think, yo, a lot of times he speak on shit he don't really know about. If you watch that whole, what you want to say, speech, when Joe Biden called black boys super predators, he admitted that society put these people at a disadvantage. He admitted that. He said it don't matter. They need to go to jail. That's what he said, man. So what Charleston White is saying is opposite of the facts, opposite of the truth. They didn't assess us wrong. They assessed us correctly and say, yo, we don't give a fuck. I mean, we don't matter. Y'all gotta go to it. It's in one of my videos. He even said, yo, it don't matter if they're the victims of society. We must take back the streets. This is his words, not mine. That's what he said. And we're not doing this out of compassion. These was his words. So I gotta go back to it for the people that didn't hear it. We're not doing this out of love and compassion, even though that's a great thing. That's what he said. I forgot what he said after that. But those was his exact words. Oh yeah, I almost ran into a fucking pole. Those was his exact words. Y'all don't remember that? Do we gotta go back to it? No, cause we about truth over here, y'all. Joe Biden. 94 crime bill speech. Yeah, let's talk for yourself.
It's very, very straightforward and simple. He knows there are two basic steps here. One step is you must take back the streets. And you take back the streets by more cops, more prisons, more physical protection for the people. He also understands what my friend from Texas understands, and doesn't talk a lot about, but he signed on to in this bill. He also understands the need to keep people who are first-time offenders, who are non-violent offenders, or who are potential first-time offenders who haven't gotten, I yield myself an additional 3 minutes, who in fact are people who are getting themselves into the crime stream for the first time, that they should be diverted from the system. So I hope this crime bill, when it passes, the Biden-Hatch crime bill, as it becomes law, God willing, I hope that we will have ended once and for all this notion that is a hangover from the 60s, that somehow Democrats are weak on crime and Democratic presidents are weak on crime and Republicans are tough on crime. The truth is, every major crime bill since 1976 that's come out of this Congress, every minor crime bill has had the name of the Democratic senator from the state of Delaware, Joe Biden, on that bill, and has had a majority vote of the Democratic members of the United States Senate on the bill. So one of the things I want to do in addition to ending the crime is end the political carnage that goes on when we talk about crime. Crime is not Democrat or Republican. Making the streets safe is not a Democratic or Republican issue. This is one of those issues I hope this passage of this bill will be taken out of the gridlock category and moved into an emerging consensus. And the consensus is as follows, and I will cease when I finish this statement. The consensus is A, we must take back the streets. It doesn't matter whether or not the person that is accosting your son or daughter or my son or daughter, my wife, your husband, my mother, your parents, it doesn't matter whether or not they were deprived as a youth.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter or not whether or not they had no background that enabled them to...
You hear him? He didn't say shit wrong, bitch. See, that's why, that's what I'm saying, these niggas just be talking, man. He didn't say anything wrong. He said it didn't fucking matter. We need him in jail, Charlie. See, that's why his bitch ass can't talk to me, man. He only can talk to people that's stupid. And people that's just gonna listen to him. And people that's not interested in truth and facts. They just want content. They want viral moments.
Have to become, I will cease when I finish this statement.
Check them out.
The consensus is A, we must take back the streets. It doesn't matter whether or not the person that is accosting your son or daughter or my son or daughter, my wife, your husband, my mother, your parents, it doesn't matter whether or not they were deprived as a youth. It doesn't matter or not whether or not they had no background that enabled them to become socialized into the fabric of society. It doesn't matter whether or not they're the victims of society. The end result is they're about to knock my mother on the head with a lead pipe, shoot my sister, beat up my wife, take on my sons. So I don't want to ask, what made them do this? They must be taken off the street. That's number one. There's a consensus on that. The Democratic chairman of the Judiciary Committee, the Democratic President of the United States of America, the Democratic Attorney General, the Republican leader of this effort, Senator Hatch, the Republican senator from Texas. We all agree on that. Now we can find some fringe folks in the study groups on the right wing and left wing, libertarians and left wingers in my party who say, no, that's not what we should do. But politically, that consensus has been arrived at. I acknowledge there was not that consensus in the 60s. There is today. There's a second thing that we all have agreed upon. And that is, unless we do something about that cadre of young people, tens of thousands of them, born out of wedlock, without parents, without supervision, without any structure, without any conscience developing, because they literally, I yield myself 3 more minutes, because they literally have not been socialized. They literally have not had an opportunity. We should focus on them now, not out of a liberal instinct for love, brother, and humanity, although I think that's a good instinct, but for simple pragmatic reasons. If we don't, they will, or a portion of them will, become the predators 15 years from now. And Madam President, we have predators on our streets that society has, in fact, in part because of its neglect, created. Again, it does not mean because we created them that we somehow forgive them or do not take them out of society to protect my family and yours from them. They are beyond the pale, many of those people. Beyond the pale. And it's a sad commentary on society. We have no choice but to take them out of society. And the truth is, we don't very well know how to rehabilitate them.
Now, let's go back to Uncle Charlie line. Come on, yo. See, yo, he only makes sense to people that don't know. He didn't misassess anything. He knew exactly what it was. He knew exactly what he was doing. And he decided that prison was the option. Bitch.
Who were coming out of communities in situations, hey, man, we done had some that's where the term super predator. Yeah. They assessed us wrong. It was kids with trauma who were coming out of communities in situations and environments mimicking the environment, just like any animal. So, who lacked brain development. So those two components was taken away when they was looking at this shit because they had scared America. So, nigga, we was the first one doing that, homie. So, nigga, when I got in there, I had met kids who had killed their mothers and their fathers. This was in 1991. September 18, 1991, we committed a murder. October the 5th, I was in a maximum juvenile facility. My first neighbor was a kid out of Conroe, Texas, who killed his mother and his father. So, nigga, I had never met that before. So, nigga, they looking at the reports, nigga. And nigga, when everything goes back, nigga, we're being programmed to be criminals by way of our culture.
Why do you think that
there you go. There you go. It ain't culture. It's economics. It's economics. Your poverty breeds crime. That's why arresting people would never work. Because the economics breeds criminals. It breeds them. You got neighborhoods in America that breeds criminality, not criminals. You know, we talking about criminality. I'm not talking about people. It's not that people isn't the problem, yo. It's the motherfucking environment that the people are growing up in that's the problem. But Charles White is a fuckboy that misleads intentionally. So he gets on these platforms and say some of the dumbest shit in the world, and then you got dumbass black people who don't know what the fuck going on either. They just agree with it and co-sign it. Meanwhile, he leading everybody down the motherfucking rabbit hole and getting rich while doing it. That's why I always stay on his ass. That's why he'll never sit around and talk to me, because he can't talk that dumb shit to keep it G News. You don't even do that shit to Anton Daniels and Say Cheese and the rest of the fuck boys. They're just interested in making content. Not really interested in real results or interested in the truth. For the people that wonder, why the fuck am I always on his ass? That's why. It's misleading.
Johnson, the mayor of Chicago, Los Angeles Mayor Karen Bass, all of these people, these mayors are trying to turn down the help from the federal government to actually stop the crime in the community.
Oh, because crime.
Yo, because that's not help.
Imagine if there's an ESPN sportsbook app that linked to the ESPN app, so you could track bet.
Hey, real told there's some real money in the room.
Sending more police isn't help. Send jobs, send resources, send fucking money. Fuck. Sending police isn't helping, yo. It's adding to the problem. Police always adding to the problem. Always adding to the problem. make problems worse. How many times you seen a situation where the police got called and the problem got worse? I've seen it a few times. Police got called, problem get worse. You know why? Because they come too deep. This situation probably only calls for one cop, but it says y'all bought 5. Now y'all adding confusion to already situation, to a situation that's already confusing enough. But let's see what the fuck boy says.
Black people's struggle and pain have always been a monetized game for other people.
See y'all.
If you
That's why I say he intentionally misleads, because he knows this. So how do you blame the culture and then come back and say black people pain always been monetized for other people? Bitch, that's the issue the whole fucking time. You see what I'm saying? That was the issue the whole time. That discredit all that other shit he said about the movies and the music and the, you understand what I'm saying? It kills that whole argument that he made in the beginning. But most people is just listening. They ain't gonna look at it like that. That's contradictory to everything else he said. They gonna say, hey, shit, Charleston White right again. No, Charleston White ain't never fucking right. Niggas wrong. Always wrong. And he a sellout. And he's a snitch. And he lack honor, integrity, humility. Most principles that make a decent human being. He lacks it all. He's a fucking clown. Put him in a circus. I would much rather see Charleston White in a circus than on the internet. Jumping through hoops and shit. And they with fire in his mouth. I think Charles White he'd be a much better service doing that, yo. He can be the guy to put the fire in his mouth. But him being a spokesman for black people in the black community, no, I don't need him for that. All he doing this motherfucker adding to the issues.
stop the problem in the black community, then what happens to all those 501c3s that get all this money? From Goodwill to DAV, the Boys and Girl Club, the black churches.
And this is the same guy that on Say Cheese said, yo, do you think they really want to solve the problem? You know, it's a lot of money in the Black Death. He like, no, I disagree with that. Who remember he said that on Sean Cott? Like, yo, the nigga is just talking, yo. Niggas just talking. And niggas is listening and sharing and repeating. And meanwhile, he monetizing. You feel me? That's all the fuck he in it for. The motherfucking dollar. That's all he in it for. I can't believe he's just fucking sleeping. You're crazy.
All these motherfucking 501c3s that get all this money to help funnel, shade, control. What happened, nigga? This is how you control, nigga. You need these problems to control. And what do? You monetize the control. It's called control chaos.
You know what? One of the things that he does speak on a lot, and he just got off of MSNBC, Brandon Johnson, the mayor of Chicago, is he keep talking about these forming more community groups, asking for $800 million more dollars.
Everybody who wants to help the black community is somewhere asking for somebody to get him some money. This, man,
yo, you ready to say some dumbass?
Say, listen. I learned this, homie. I started with all these people. They would bring me to Washington, D.C. I started out with the campaign fair sentencing for youth. This was like being drafted to the NFL for me. Nigga, I'm in Texas. I'm one of the biggest speakers in Texas. I'm in state Congress legislation. I'm partnering with one of the biggest.
Yeah, but this neighborhood called him a coon. Yo, so we don't call if Charleston White really was doing these things because he really cared about the community, he wouldn't have been called a coon by his own community. We don't call these people coons. We respect the people that's on the ground and trying to make real change. But Charleston White says he did these things, but he got called a coon. The community shunned him. It's a reason why, man. Because, yo, what you got to realize about a lot of these people, y'all, a lot of these so-called activists, a lot of them is doing that shit for selfish reasons. They don't really give a fuck about the people for real. Like Umar Johnson, talk about saving black boys. Meanwhile, he been on the internet for 15 years and he ain't saved not one black boy. Just talking, monetizing, bring attention to himself. That's why I don't trust none of them niggas. I think they all fucking political plants.
Lobbyist organization in the state of Texas was the Texas Criminal Justice Coalition at the time. Nigga, they bringing me to DC. I'm helping impact laws and legislation. I'm fighting to raise the age of juvenile jurisdiction from 17 to 18. So nigga, I finally catch Washington DC. Nigga, they call me. Nigga, they draft me, bring me into the organization, but I'm too vocal, and I don't want to polish. And they know I can polish. If they can polish me, nigga, I'm a poster child for the nation. Nigga, I did a national webinar with the White House, with the Office of Juvenile Justice Department. It was me, Glenn Mitchell, Xavier Macbeth. I can't think of the other guy's name. So we did a national webinar, homie, with almost every judge, DA. I've had a big impact on the criminal justice system.
And y'all don't think he a plant? Y'all think he organic? He did all that, and then came on the internet and did this. Right after he got arrested. Remember, yo, Charles White caught a case before he blew up on YouTube. I told y'all, you gotta pay attention to them people, man. Watch them motherfuckers that catch cases before they blow up on YouTube, yo. It's a lot of them. Terrence Williams, FBG Butter. It's a lot of them. Stop paying attention to them. It's very odd and strange. Very odd and strange, y'all. I swear I be thinking, y'all think I be joking. I swear I think it's like a YouTube federal program. You get out of jail and they put you on YouTube. It's more if I was to sit back and really think about it. From prison to jail, from jail or prison straight to YouTube. I don't trust it. Yeah, I don't trust it.
In America. But niggas don't know that. So let me just say this. So I learned a lot. So I would go to DC. I had my own 501c3. I had youth programs. I had curriculum that I had created. I had an organization of over, at the time, it was 43 men who had all committed murder when they was children, had served 18, 19, 20, up to 28 years from crimes they committed when they was children. So we was going to DC to get juvenile life without parole abolished. So we got like 2,000 guys in America. 800 was in Angola. One of those guys who eventually ended up being released from us working on this law, me and him are friends today, a guy by the name of
Jamil. Jamil, you believe this guy? You think that's what he did? You think he figured out a way for it to work for him? Or did he just sell out? Or is he selling division amongst the black people for monetary gain? What you think it is? I think he sold out. He admitted he sold out. Like, ain't no part. He said he sold out. I think he lies. I think he pushes false narratives. I mean, I think he lacked morals, principles, dignity, character. Maybe you see something I don't see. AT roll. You know the rules over here, y'all. No nation like donation. You ain't hit the cash app yet.
David Brown, they call it East Solid. So I'm on Facebook trying to spread this law, nigga, but I'm dressed up, I'm not cussing, I ain't smoking. So what I realize is nonprofits during the civil rights movement, and how I learned this is the Annie Casey Foundation is the 501c4 in Washington D.C. that really controls all this $1 billion grant funding going out through America. So most people, man, if you got a backing by the Annie Casey Foundation, you get money forever. So I actually met the executive director of the Annie Casey Foundation, like around 2012, a guy by the name of Bart LeBeau. So I stayed at Bart's house for like 2 days, just traveling the country, doing speaking engagements, and doing all kind of trainings. Homie, they was grooming me to be a bad motherfucker.
So the real play is to continue, and that's one of the reasons why they don't really want crime to stop, because they can use that to make sure.
Not only that, man, you hitting it on the head. So let me break it down for you. So this book breaks it down why they was created, the when, how, and nonprofits was created to hinder and control social movements. Hinder and control social movements. That's why your Democratic Party is always saying, hey, we need more funding for this, to hinder and control this movement over here. Say, hey, we want to make these people independent and strong. To hinder and control social movements. Yeah. To funnel money for the rich. That's why the first thing they say to do, get your LLC to nonprofit. You'll send this money over here. Who you'll put on the board? Like these great kids, so they gonna get the money. So they got almost funnel money down here, which actually comes back over here.
So he admitted he was part of a scam. That's what he's admitting right now, y'all. He's admitting that the work that he was doing, that he said he did, allegedly, it was scam work. And I agree. I call them non-profit, all profits. I agree.
Highlights the fact that 95% of nonprofits spend almost 95 to 99% of their fundings, donations and grants, on keeping the lights on, furniture, the car, the trips. They go hire their mama to be the CEO. They go hire their other girlfriend to put people in family in these positions and pay them a salary and find a way to re-itemize the money.
Yeah.
And only 5% actually goes to the work that the church got in bed with the state, because church and state are separate. Yeah. When our state gave our church a 501c3, a tax-exempt status, now they in the bed.
Fucking however many years. You don't nobody want to hear no facts now, bitch. You should have said it when you was doing it. When you was benefiting off of it. It's like if I made a living selling fake perks that everybody thought was real. I made $1 million selling fake perks. Then once I stopped selling fake perks, now I tell y'all shit, man, I ain't gonna lie, y'all know them perks is fake as a bitch. Now somebody else selling them, now I'm stopping their money. Cause I ain't doing it no more. It don't matter what the fuck y'all is. Y'all can know now. I don't give a fuck about stopping what the fuck y'all got going on, but yeah, them bitches was fake the whole time. But I'm caked up. I made my money. A couple people done died and all that shit. I don't give a fuck. I'm good. Now I'm telling everything. Nah, bro, you don't get respected for that. That's bitch ass shit. It's not dropping facts. It's a fuck boy. Can't participate. Like Cassie. Can't participate, then claim victim. You can't reap the benefits, reap the rewards, and then flip the table over when you ain't doing it no more, and it be deemed respected or honorable. Nah, that's not how that works. It doesn't work like that, Jamil. He was better off not even saying this shit. To be honest. Could have kept that shit to himself. He kept it to himself all this time. He kept it to himself while he was doing it. Why you speaking on it? Why you speaking on it now? No, we don't respect that. That ain't respected.
So that's why you see a lot of black people who get nonprofits end up in prison because they don't know this. They don't know, nigga, you have to account and itemize if you have to be accounted for, but they go get a Cadillac. They start going out to eat. They don't know to write this up as this. I learned hanging with the white people. If you write it up as this, you can beat the radar. So this wasn't created to really help you. That's why the people who got it, that's really getting the money, they're not visible really helping. And the people that's really helping don't get the money because they'll solve the problem. So if you want to solve the problem, the Jews taught me, and I love this Jewish woman. She said, please don't ever mention my name, Charleston. I gave you this for you to go teach your people. And I've been keeping her name secret. But nigga, you have to learn how to be self-sustainable, Charleston. Nobody's going to help you fix your problems. Your people have to be self-sustained. You have to sell.
Yo, I ain't trying to hit no shit from no motherfucking Jew. Yo, is you fucking serious? Not the beneficiaries of the Holocaust. Bitch, I said, bitch, shut the fuck up. And that just pissed me off, yo, cause he tried to tout that like, man, I'd called her a bitch. Like, is you fucking serious, bitch? Yo, did y'all just hear that dumbass shit that he just said? Yo, I'd have cussed her ass out so motherfucking fast. Like, yo, you can't be serious. You can't be serious. The same group of people that benefit, that get payment and still receive payment from an injustice that was fucked up that happened to them, currently is now telling me to tell my people that you gotta be self-sustainable. No, man, get the fuck out of here. He's a bitch for the people. Man, hold on, y'all. I gotta get some gas. Alrighty, Sean. Man, I can't believe he said that shit. Yo, he really just pissed me off with that. Like, yo, he really said that like he was ready to get some real game. Like he was ready to get some real game. And don't get me wrong, yo. They deserve compensation for what happened to them. You feel me? Like, I ain't saying that. But what I'm saying is you can't tell that to a group of people that had an atrocity happen to them as well, that lasted longer, had way more of a devastating effect, and received no compensation. That, you know, nobody's coming to help you. You got to do this, that, and the third. When y'all got help, fuck out of here. I'd have cussed their ass out. And yo really said that like he was, you know what I mean? Like he was really get some real game. Like, yo, look, yo, like, yo, this real. This the realest thing I ever heard. Man, I don't think he said nothing to nobody need here. Not from him. He don't live it. Like you can't talk and not live it. You can't talk and not live it, man. He don't live it. So I don't want to hear it. You know what I mean? I know I shouldn't have got no blacks out of here, man. Man, he don't live it, so I ain't trying to hear that shit. I ain't entertained. What's up, Lulu? Yeah, I ain't entertained. I can't stand him. I don't think nothing he does is funny. I think it's all detrimental. To be honest.
T-shirts, hats, barbecue, but don't beg. Mention my name, Charleston. I gave you this for you to go teach your people, and I've been keeping her name secret. But nigga,
You're probably lying.
You have to learn how to be self-sustainable, Charleston. Nobody's gonna help you fix your problems. Your people have to be self-sustainable. You have to sell T-shirts, hats, barbecue, but don't beg. And all nonprofit.
Joe said don't beg. This nigga crazy. Joe said don't beg. I don't think black people beg for anything. I think black people get out this bitch and put boots to the ground. But we ain't gonna deny the facts. You know what I mean? We ain't gonna deny that some things was done intentionally to set us back. We ain't gonna deny that most of these other ethnic groups had help. We ain't gonna deny that. Nah, fuck no. We ain't gonna deny that. We gonna keep that shit real. You feel me? But we ain't ready to let a motherfucker who was a beneficiary of help from the government tell us where we lacking at and what we need to do to progress. Man, fuck no. You need to sit your ass down on the sideline, bitch. Need no motherfucking advice from you, bitch.
Just leave you to do it. You have to, if your own constituents don't help you, which are your people, what makes you think this corporation gonna keep helping you? It becomes welfare.
Yeah.
Your own people won't help you. Why you think we're gonna give to y'all? So if you ain't showing them how to create our tax and help us funnel this money, fuck you. And we ain't finna give you no money. And that's why the real people get help. I ain't getting no money. You have to figure out how to self-sustain.
So it's really a money play. I still don't know exactly where all of the migrant
Every
money
time
went.
there's a tragedy and there's a disaster, so many people make money, whether it's the roofers from scamming, from the hurricane.
Yeah.
It's so every disaster and tragedy, there's money to be made.
Yep.
You know why? Because this is not a country that fixes its social problem. We're not a socialist country. This is a capitalist country. Everything is about money. If he died, did you get the video so we can make some money off of it?
Yeah.
Niggas ain't about fixing. Niggas about money. And once Americans realize that, nigga, you're a consumer. You ain't a citizen. Get with capitalism and you fix all your problems. Your money will fix your issues.
Yeah.
Because homie, that's why you hear other politicians saying, hey, they're just wasting money on pork projects. Homie, they got funding for the see how grasshopper shit.
They do.
They got funded. They got
Some of that
funded.
junk was
They got.
crazy.
Oh yeah, we gotta get back on this road. Gotta get back on this road.
Well, shit.
They do.
They got funded. They got
Some of
funded.
that junk was
They
crazy.
got $200 million. $5 million go to see if grasshoppers fuck during the daytime. Homie, they got it's called pork. They call wasteful spending. Yeah. But because we're not educated and we don't control our government, we think our government control us, but we the people, homie, if most of us went to Washington, D.C. and butt our nose in their business every election, they'll act right. But nigga, we waiting till they show up on TV and say, vote for me. If nigga, we show up like he's saying they going to go, homie, you gotta go meddle them people. And that's how we got their attention with the juvenile life. We was going up there every year meddling them, going into office, and bringing a nigga with gold teeth, talking articulate, getting their attention. Talking about he killed a white man, but he's working with children now. Homie, my story used to captivate those politicians. Because it's a real story of redemption. Nigga, I ain't hurt nobody since I've been grown. Nigga, I ain't been no criminal. I just been trying to figure life out without hurting nobody in the process.
Yeah.
Now, why you got so many goddamn cases? Why does he have so many cases if he haven't been no criminal? There's a lie, y'all. Charles White been a criminal ever since he got out of jail. What the fuck is he talking about? He a criminal now. He's stealing now. Giving, monetizing off of misinformation. It should be a crime. Monetizing off of misinformation should be a crime, y'all. Punishable by death. Treason. Giving misinformation to your own people, yo, should be called treason.
We got it's funny, we just had a primary election and it was less than 16% voter turnout rate.
Homie, I used to be I used to be an election judge.
Oh,
I used to work the election, then I started working.
That nigga used to be everything but a motherfucker but a stand-up guy. I'm done with him. I don't even want to hear no more of that shit, y'all. People lie about 4 hours. That nigga was everything but an upstanding citizen. You know what I mean? A stand-up man. He been a rat, he been a bitch, he been a motherfucking pushover, he been a grown man, still facing the identity crisis. That nigga done been it all instead of a stand-up man. Nobody trying to hear no more of that shit, man. Man, hit that like button. Been it all. Get the fuck out of here. Yo, but shit, I'm ready to get off this live, yo. I've been live. I've been driving. Been live for fucking hours. And make sure I hit that like button. Make sure I subscribe to the channel. We're gonna go live again more than likely, depending on how the day go. It's another day of KBG News, and I'm out.